remember how I was saying I was going to get to bed before 1?
I thought you went to bed, oh, it was not long after 1, because I didn't get out of the shower till like 1:15.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I was still awake.
I know, I heard you.
Yeah.
Your room rumbling around. Your lights were off. Like, oh, dude, you just shut your lights off and they keep working.
Yeah. Just at midnight, as I was getting ready to go to bed, I had a eureka moment where things progressed immensely, and I was like making good progress where I just had like 4 hours of head, like getting nothing really done. So I'm like, oh, okay. I can go for a little longer.
No, you just gotta call it sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Why did you go to bed so late? Because you gotta call it sometimes.
I know. What was I doing? I can't remember. I was poking at some stuff. I think I was playing that one game, but then like I had a 3D print that I had to do, and then I forgot I wanted to glue the flower pot back together still.
Oh, what happened to the flower pot?
It was outside during the winter, and my dad's like, "You left that out in the winter because they'll crack if they're out in the winter." So it cracked. He goes, "Well, we'll have to get you a new one." I'm like, "Or glue it together." So I glued it together, and now it's back together. Oh no, super glue does a lot of good shit. So
it's actually pretty popular in China when the pot breaks. Just use like a gold-colored glue, and it almost gives the pot some cool characteristics.
I just glued it back together. There's one little piece that I couldn't find though. I went out last night to try to see if I could find it because I realized it was missing. I gotta see if I can go back out at more later.
Where that big clump of dirt was from?
Yeah,
just in front of the house.
It was the pot. I mean, there's 2 other pots. Those didn't crack. Just that one did. So whatever. But my parents coming this weekend, and they're the ones that pointed out like, shouldn't have done that. I'm like, you know what? It's existing. It's fixed. Oh no.
What do you do with American cheese that isn't a cheeseburger? You can throw it in the trash.
It's a pretty popular cheese to use for also making like grilled cheese.
You can melt it on nachos.
It's really anything that needs an immensely melty cheese. But most of the times there's other cheeses. Like Havarti is a very melty cheese. I'm trying to think of what the other one was.
That was Trailer Park Nachos though. You just kind of like toss American cheese on top, stick it in the microwave on top of some tortilla chips. Melt it. And boom, nachos.
Yeah. No, there's not. I wouldn't say there's many uses for like just having a super melty cheese because that are in a slice form.
I think
because like Velveeta and stuff.
Velveeta is just American cheese, isn't it? That's all.
I think it's different, but it does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I like the flavor of Velveeta a bit more, but that's block cheese, and that's really good. Yeah. Or like if you want to make like cheesy salsa, the Velveeta is really good for it because you can cut it into tiny little blocks and then microwave it.
Yeah, you mix it with some like salsa.
Yeah, it's just the problem is microwaving that. Like any container you put it in, you're basically cooking salsa and cheese together in a dish. It just bakes the outside of it. So if you put it in anything plastic, you're gonna leave a little rim from like melted plastic. But you know, we're all microplastic anyway.
Pigs in a blanket, I guess.
I have American cheese because there's a lot of sodium citrate, and that makes this a slice of it good for cheese sauce on mac and cheese. But I can't eat that much mac and cheese.
Much better cheese used for mac and cheese.
Like American cheese is the best for like smash burgers. So
over cheddar.
Yeah, because smash burgers are meant to be used for American cheese. The best one is to use American cheese because the point of it, putting it together, is that it has to get to a liquid melty. But if you use cheddar, they're not usually going to get hot enough. Yeah, but in almost every smash burger out there is going to use American cheese.
It's cheap.
No, it's because it's super melty. But that's where, again, there are other meltier cheeses like Havarti.
It's a Munster. It's a Munster cheese.
I think Munster's melty-ish, but there are other meltier ones. When I made grilled cheese the last time, I picked up this Havarti, and there's a second one. I knew that was probably going to be the first thing to come in. It's a cat.
Why is there a cat?
Otherwise, the best place is Google. recipes with American cheese.
Ask ChatGPT. I would like.
So
no.
I do a lot of Googling for recipes.
Yeah.
I
No
never
smooching.
use ChatGPT for my recipe though,
Yeah.
because I'm always scared that it's gonna like grab slightly wrong things from things because nothing's been confirmed. It's probably gonna be right more than wrong. It's just that an actual written recipe is gonna be right all the time. So
Ask ChatGPT, please create the perfect food. And it'll be like 1 tablespoon salt, a squirt of Tabasco sauce.
hey, hold on, let's do that.
No, that sounds like a horrible idea. I don't.
No,
I
hold on.
make jokes.
No, okay, chat.
It's gonna tell you it's human. Eat people.
ChatGPT. Okay.
Ask ChatGPT if people are
Give me the recipe for the most perfect meal ever created.
meal. It's gonna give you multiple things.
Okay,
Perfect food item.
food dish.
It's still a meal.
Oh, that's one. Food. No, because I say item and it could just be like banana.
Yeah, that's boring.
Food dish.
It's not gonna
Ever
A recipe for banana.
ever created by humankind.
What about computer kind?
Can you wait?
It's gonna cop out. I can already feel it.
Can
It's gonna be
you
like, that's a
write
matter of
me?
opinion. Yeah. Recipe.
Based on the collection of all human knowledge.
There you go. All right.
I want to see. I just want one. Don't give me the dish: braised umami chicken with herb rice, roasted vegetables, and bright citrus sauce.
It does look pretty good. I don't know. If
Did it
it's gonna
render?
love or not.
I don't. It didn't render an image for it. It just
Get it
kept
off
on.
the website. It's saying that is the man's most perfect dish.
No, wait, where's
And you
my
know
camera?
what? It's a little.
Oh yeah, I did this.
It
sleep
looks
thing.
just okay. I don't think it's gonna like change my life.
It looks fine.
It looks fine. I don't think it's gonna like. I've eaten the perfect food.
I don't want to put the.
Why are you even gonna
back
get
in
those
there.
little green things? I don't even know what those are.
I gotta just restart the camera.
I see. I get them in like when we order from that Indian place sometime, but I still don't know what they are.
Okay. Now it should work. Once I do.
No, the camera doesn't work anymore. Again.
Nope, I gotta go there and then back. There, that works. Okay. If my computer goes to sleep, the camera gets confused and you have to unplug it, replug it. I mean, it gives you the whole
I
thing,
know what
but
those little
again,
green things are. What are those?
little green things.
Yeah,
These?
Yeah, I have no idea what those are. Onions, peppers,
Zucchini.
Oh, it's zucchini.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I like them. I've had them in like the
I mean, it's
Indian food.
probably fine, but
I don't know. It's not going to change my life. I want something that doesn't look.
it even says this isn't the perfect dish, but it's a careful synthesis of what humanity tends to love most, gathered on one plate. Where's pizza?
Yeah, there should be just a slice of pizza wrapped in a.
This isn't American.
Everyone knows the perfect food is going to definitely be in burrito form. I think that's a given. It's a giant burrito.
Yeah, because like you can just like
Perfect.
eat it while you're driving,
Yeah.
which is definitely that puts it higher on the list. Go on pizza to keep the cheese on. I'm gonna send Argo to the bathroom again.
Yeah. I get to take over stream for like half a day.
No,
What do you mean no?
no.
You don't have an opinion when you're shitting your guts out in the bathroom.
I do have a decision of where I'm shitting.
You're just gonna like jump into my
Enjoy
lap.
your shower.
Oh God.
Anyway, he uses the shower downstairs specifically. I'm not gonna
Yes.
it's not gonna be a shower. Anyway,
Like, I'm doing pony stuff without you. I'm shitting in the shower. Take that. Ah! As we battle it off.
anyway, I need to come up with an idea for another video, but until then, I do need to start something that's going to be done this year. But
so not the Fallout thing. Not the Fallout thing because you still need to fix it.
No, because that's going to take still much more than this year to finish, and I have to get something done this year. And if I can't just wait until 5 weeks before or something, otherwise the monetization gets shut off. So
yeah,
I have to get something figured out.
Well, I'm sure I had ideas that I quickly forgot about.
No, but I'm not going to worry about those right now. But what can I do? I like doing the corner things because they're nice, quick, and easy. Like things in the car. We did laser cap before.
I like doing ponies, but Klondike bars, but they commit horrible crimes. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
That would require writing a full script for everything because you'd have to like figure out what they're doing. And I don't know if that would be copyright for their jingle.
You're already using ponies, man. It's copyright.
Well, no, like copyright is in like blocks monetization stuff just because I use their jingle.
I can sing the jingle. What would you do for a Klondike?
My thought is if you're using their jingle, it's free advertising for them. They shouldn't be also double dipping. But
the idea of ponies just committing crimes.
No, so I think it's something in because we have like a lot of the standard corner redeem things, but if there's like because we don't put anything in the top corner, if there would be something that could come out of there because we had like the Scootaloo come from above.
You haven't done boops yet. No, I've requested it.
Oh, there was one that we were thinking about doing. Oh, the merch. We were gonna do merch.
Merch?
Like a merch redeem.
How does that work? Do they get free merch?
There's gonna be ponies wearing one of the shirts.
No.
Yeah.
I want a merch redeem other than you.
Because Michael
who wants to see an advertisement?
It's a horse.
It is horse, and a horse in a t-shirt.
It's a horse in a t-shirt.
What if the oversized t-shirt?
What if the oversized usually means floppy, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, but
they could be with shirts and socks. See, that's a product we need to do. Yeah. We need to sell socks that have your face on them.
You need to sell a shirt with a pony in socks and the oversized shirt on the shirt. It's a shirt that advertises more shirts.
What if I just make a shirt with just your face on it? Big giant Michael face.
Nobody wants that. I don't want that.
It'd be like those pictures of the guy with his dog, and the dog's wearing a shirt of the guy, and the guy's wearing a shirt of the dog.
The dog had no choice in the matter.
It would be hilarious, though. Like, get a bunch of people just wear shirts with your face on it, and then all meet up at one place.
I would have to not be there.
Go walk the Mall of America.
I'd be so disturbed. Oh no.
No, I like this idea.
Horrible. I did do that to Dex though. I still have the Dex bag. It's in my closet. I haven't seen him in a long time.
The Dex bag is just great because it's so low poly, or not low poly, low texture quality. It's just very poorly bad, and that's what makes it great. That and pillows are fun because you can like fold it a little bit and like make the face look goofy.
He moved away, and it was ultimately pointless. But no,
you moved many times.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that Derpy. She's so cool. She's composing. Wait, she's just on the keyboard with the wig now.
Yeah, because we never finished the other one. I want to figure out MLP. So like a shirt. I know that shirts exist. I just need to find one that like works.
What was that model? Go back up. There's a building that I've never seen before. That one.
No, that one. The texture's wrong with it. It's the Crystal Castle.
Okay, yeah.
It was on. It was a download from some other website for models, and I was thinking about using, but the texture I couldn't get like working correctly because it didn't match up right. I got like some of it, but it's also like very low resolution because I think the entire thing is like one texture or something.
I mean, you can get.
I mean, you can see that there's some problems. It's got an eyeball on here. I don't know where that's going.
Yeah, that's an eyeball.
But the problem with having like a model like this is you can tell even just right here, if you were to use this, the horse would be about like, I don't know, like about this tall.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell just like in terms of the texture, it's very low polygons. So it's no matter what you really do, if you were to use the same model for like being up close and underneath, it would look pretty cheap. You would probably want to recreate what it looks like underneath and then just use this for like at a distance. But I don't know. It ended up the idea I had for it. I'm not going to do it now anyway, so whatever.
Well, that's actually a pretty good Smarty Pants model.
It's like put everything you see. You're like that one. Look at that
It's
one.
actually decent. I mean, the texture's missing on the hair. It should just be black, but you know, I don't know what you did to Smarty Pants to mess up its hair. Never even used Smarty Pants in a video.
He's pooping purple.
Yeah.
I didn't use him in a video. I think he was used in like a goofy something we were doing. Oh yeah, my music on.
It's just you have models I never see anywhere else.
So I've just been
And they're all
collecting them.
broken.
Well, you have it long enough, they'll get broken. She's farting so fast.
She has a cape.
This is like their Sith whatever ones, and if you were to have physics enabled, that would work better, but most of the physics don't work anyway. That's why like even
I mean, if you load them in the Gmod, they work, but
I think Michael, like, it might be Sith, but you're like, oh my god, look, she's low outfit.
I'm gonna give her whoops. Why would I care if she's synth? I don't even know what that is.
Sith?
Yeah. They synth?
You don't know what a Sith is?
Well, is it for like control or like
It's a Jedi Sith.
Okay.
Or so like, yeah, it's a Star Wars reference. I'm like, wait, you don't know what a Sith is?
But it's like, I don't know, specific to that horse.
Well, there's this model. I think I'm the only one that has this one because it was made for me, and then like I never used it.
Well, you're the only one who still has the carousel boutique. I keep meaning to upload that, but I'm bad about it. Like that. That is straight up just the picture from like one of the early season 1 episodes.
Yeah, because this was this was made like in 2014. Mm-hmm. It was meant to just be like a pin the tail on the horsey.
The community was actively just trying to get everything they saw in My Little Pony uploaded in 3D. That's something I'm actually going to talk about if I get my panel. Is how useful a source filmmaker is for just pony stuff. Like, even if you're not doing pony stuff in Source, you can go to Source for these models. Like, I'm working on the mod I'm working on
and it's easy to get them out.
Yeah. The mod I'm working on right now, I'm using the models from Source because they're available and they're free and there's a lot of them. The one thing that was kind of a eureka moment I had last night working on that mod is every single character model. Why is there just... That's from the Canterlot games.
Mm-hmm. Same with that.
The thing I learned that I'm very excited about in the mod I'm working on is every single model for every single character, doesn't matter the character,
I remember
uses
Spook Train.
Uses one of 2 skeletons.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool. Where'd you get that?
I don't know.
I've definitely never seen that. It's a special Halloween train.
It's got like a whole like.
It's got a whole carts and everything.
I don't remember.
You have. Probably nobody else has that anymore.
I have no idea.
Your repository is like.
It's even got whole train tracks for it.
It does. It was probably used from the.
Oh, look, there's another train.
Remember the Nightmare Night Son?
This is another horse train.
Yeah, you got another horse train. Why do you have so much horse trains?
I don't know.
You need to upload.
This also is from Walter. No, this is from the pack that I got these. It must be in there. I just wasn't looking for it.
But yeah, that's pretty crazy. At all those characters in Sonic Racer, 2 skeletons, all of them, all using the same skeleton. They have the big skeleton and the little skeleton. Mm-hmm. That is it. Doesn't matter if you're playing as Mega Man or Joker or Steve or Sonic, all the same skeleton.
It's probably the same skeleton, but they do probably
They have custom animations for each one.
But you can't have all the bones in the same place. All the Sonic stuff, like maybe, but like SpongeBob.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have two. They have one for like the bigger characters, like Dr. Robotnik.
It does make it more efficient.
And like it makes it so much easier to mod. I was so excited when I found that out. Because it means
yeah, it looked great when you had your horse going down with their ass everywhere.
Well, on the front main screen, the car was vibrating, so she was just vibrating, and her ass is all you could see. So it was just a giant vibrating Pinkie Pie ass. But I fixed that.
Why did you Pinkie Pie?
Yeah, Pinkie Pie made the most sense for Amy, and Amy's just where I started.
Oh, you're gonna do more than one.
I'm gonna do the whole main 6, and maybe.
You're supposed to start with Derpy though.
Yeah, Derpy's gonna go in there somewhere. I just had to start with someone. I kind of want to do Derpy, and I kind of want to do Scootaloo, but Scootaloo might be hard because he's gonna be a very different model.
Just very short.
Yes, so it should be standing up in the seat. Is my thought if I do Scootaloo.
Or just don't.
Or just don't. I might be overextending if doing Scootaloo.
Make one work first.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm very close to getting the first one working. Or at least by the end of tonight, I should have something that looks functional. Though I need to work on improving it. Did you eat the Sonic curry? I forgot about the Sonic curry.
I always forget about it.
But no, we remind you over and over again. And then
you said you forgot.
Yes, but only because it's been years now. What the hell is even in there anymore? Whatever it is, you promised to eat it.
It's probably perfectly fine.
You promised to eat it.
I thought that'd be like a pony shirt.
That's a promise. He made a promise check to eat the Sonic curry. You guys remember?
It's
Kitty remembers.
Being that it has not been open, it's probably perfectly fine, and that's what's kind of scary.
Yeah, like this probably though. What if it's not blue anymore? What if it's a whole new color?
I have. I don't have this long sleeve though.
How many colors is it allowed to be before you'll say no? I'm not gonna.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how many colors it was to begin with.
It was 2, I think. What can it be more than 2? Like, can it be up to 6 colors?
That's just every color.
How's that not? That's not every color.
Well, if you add in all the RGBs.
There's at least 256 colors in the universe. That's what Windows 3.1 told me. That's how many colors there were on the early computers. When I was a kid, it was 256.
Was that 8-bit?
I imagine. It's like there was only 256 different colors.
No, it was using one full byte for identifying colors. Where now I think we use one full byte to identify just the RG or B.
Yeah.
Because I think most standard monitors use like the 3-number scale.
But I just remember when I was a kid, it was like 256 colors. That's got to be all of them.
Let me see if this works. This is the way I kind of like how when they do shirt models, that it just goes and makes it a full complete thing. It's like a lot of people will just make it go right to the edge.
That?
This is just like shirts and stuff. I like when people do these close off things because it just makes it can get rid of like some of the effects if you want like a shirt to look like it's like floppy a little bit. But for one, nobody goes and puts the time into that because this is way too much. But this just makes it so that if there was any edges that go or anything that could potentially be clipping, it probably won't now. And they do have it bend in a little bit too, just to help.
Wait, go inside the clothes. Is it hollow inside?
But they're always.
Oh, you can't really.
Why would it hollow inside?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means there's no polygons inside the shirt.
Why would there be polygons inside the shirt?
There wouldn't be. I'm just.
Do you know how 3D works?
Yes, I know how 3D works. It's not thick.
Are you looking to see if it has intestines in a GI tract?
I've done clothes before, and I've never done that. The clothes off thing. I don't quite get it.
I think I like it. They should do it this way. Because why not?
I mean, if it's shaped to the model, you shouldn't need to.
But why? What's the difference?
You can just look down the shirt. But
if it's already tight to the skin,
yeah.
Why does it matter?
Maybe I want to look down the shirt.
No, I think this makes more sense. on how it does things, just because those little edges sometimes, like if they'll hide the inside texture, and now that it goes around the back, when you go and look at it from an angle, suddenly like it's invisible. That doesn't make any sense. That's easy to fix with the culling, but this is even easier.
It probably is a collector's item at this point, but like because he's been sitting on it for like 6 years now.
I think it's upstairs. Every now and then I look at
I
it.
see. I look at it. My face just goes, "Oh yeah," and then I close the can.
So, see, you're just as guilty.
Sonic Curry. Let me see if I can't find it for sale.
If I use my OC, I probably should do the new version. Let's try to. Usually it's just Rainbow Dash as a base anyway, so I'll just check that. I want to first see if something like this will actually work, because this is about the only texture I can, or shirt model I can see that I actually like. And for one, I don't like that it's like long sleeve, but that might be fixable.
Like, watch it be the last box of Sonic Curry in existence, and it's like a iconic, because like when it came out, people were memeing it like crazy. It was essentially the grimmest shake of the Sonic community for a while. Like, I'm gonna eat some Sonic Curry, and then you're just puking blue. Probably makes your shit blue.
Wow.
Probably. It's like super. Like, do you remember how blue that shit was?
It's pretty blue.
This is what it looks like. This is what's in that box, supposedly. That's not blue. That's like.
See, my concern though is if we made it, it's probably going to be made with. Do you add your own meat?
No, I don't think so. I think it's in there.
We'd add our own meat, and it's
No.
going to be probably chicken.
Okay, maybe it's this without the meat. I don't know. But I'm worried if there's meat.
But if there is any type of meat, we're not making that.
Well, look at this. Look, like you guys can't see, but like that.
It looks like a hand's trying to reach out from it.
It is. It's made of real Sonic. Really squeeze him to get the juices out.
No, so I want to see whether or not this works is dependent on whether or not this specific model.
And legit, I'm searching the internet. I cannot find it for sale anywhere.
All right,
Not
so
even as a collector's item.
I was worried that it might not have good texture quality. It does. The concern, though, I still have, and you can see the reason that this model or that texture they have is not at the front is because the models have a split at the front generally. So there's really no easy way to put a texture on the front of the model straight, but that's what I would want to do. So it really comes down to, if I do that, I have to figure out where that split is, which is probably not too bad.
There's actually forums of people desperately trying to find this curry. No, it's not for sale anywhere, but there are like forums of people like, does anybody have a box of this? Like, anyone.
You could just get regular curry and then just pour in half a cup of blue food dye, and then it would look the same.
Some of these forums are a few years old.
So yeah, this is an easier.
People say it tastes like an incredibly bland curry. It's not particularly good. It's just...
Well, ours probably has extra flavor now.
Oh yeah, it's got some extra bits.
Okay, so which of these is probably going to be the best for figuring out body stuff? So, these are going to just be off to the side. Yeah. So let's do friendly fire, because that one I like the color a little more. Okay, that's already looking good. I was hoping I wasn't going to see the texture right away.
I find it funny that so many people were like, "Does anybody know how to get this?" I just got it as a joke to you for your birthday. Or yeah, it was your birthday, and it was just like, I'm gonna watch him eat this.
I think the best joke has been how long of a joke it's been. It's been years.
Every once in a while, I just
Okay.
hear coming from the cabinet, like.
So this
Cool.
this is what I was hoping to see when I opened this. I was originally concerned that it was going to be like a much larger texture. From what I can see, it is using the original map of horse, because a lot of them had their butts towards the middle and their chest went to the outside. So that means that there is a good chance that I have the map for this. Somewhere. Oh, I did update the 2 Steps from Awesome playlist. I think I removed a couple songs from it. Going through some of the stream recordings, some songs were coming up as banned in certain countries, and so I removed those from the list, just to make sure that at least when we're listening to things, I don't mind if it comes up to force ads, but I don't want to have it where it's blocking. Where's my mapping? Goes towards the bottom. I don't see it though. I swear I remember it being in this folder though. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it used to be in here. Why is it not here now? Okay. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, I was just blind. Okay, this is definitely an older model.
I am struggling to find anything that says what the value is, but it does say it's now considered a collector's item.
It's only been like 5 years.
But nobody has it.
Yeah, I guess
They all
it's
ate it.
rarity that really does it. They all ate it.
They all ate it.
Well, wait, how much could you get for it now?
I'm trying to find out, and I'm struggling to find anybody even has it up for sale.
If you could find somebody that would spend like $400 on it, would you sell it?
No, it's really funny.
$400 though, man.
It'd be yours to sell.
No, it's yours.
Birthday gift. There.
It's an investment.
This is where the real money was at. Sonic the Hedgehog curry.
All right, now I want to check. So the concern I have is that if the quality on this is differs from this. From what I can tell, it doesn't, because that looks like it was put on flat. So I was concerned that it might start losing quality or degrading as it went around the edge. I don't think it is. So we can try. So the concern or the problem is I have to try to figure out how to match it up left to right. And the biggest problem is, if you can't tell, this bends. So
One of the sweetie.
what year did you get a Sonic Curry? It was at the last townhome. We've been here for
2019.
We've been here for like 3.5 years, and we were at the last place for 1.5 years, and it was towards the beginning, so probably 5 years ago.
It was probably late 2019, early 2020.
That'd be 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2019 was COVID, so yeah, it had been that long ago. We've probably actually been in this place for 4 years.
Yeah.
All right, let's go grab one of the t-shirt textures. Which one do we want to use? Michael, what are we putting on our t-shirt?
Picture derp, obviously. No, you should do the gotta go feast.
Because of the derpies.
E-derpy's pretty cute.
Wait, she gave me 2 different versions of this one too. It's the one without the. I like this one, but she also gave me that one with the star derps at the side. Cookie Derpy would work, but Cookie Derpy is dealing the most with the central cut, where I feel like I'm almost want to go with Cheez It Dash, just because if I don't use the text, it's the split is at least, well, her hair might be in the way, but I might be able to get away with it. It's fairly wide. There's no text, and text usually is harder if you need to worry about like detail and stuff. You're gonna lose it a little bit. So I might try this one. Because yeah, it's I think the widest one we have.
No, I'm convinced you have the last box of Sonic Curry.
So but the problem is still, if I were to just like,
yeah,
I think what I have to do is I have to cut the texture first, and then make sure that it's even, and then I try to match up everything by like specific thresholds.
That's derpy. It really jumped to Jesus Dash.
No, again, I said it's the widest one that we have, and so I think this is the best.
It's got.
I want to see if it's possible, because if I can't put a horse with a shirt on it, I don't really care as much about trying it. But I want to see if it's possible, because I've always been curious if I can get a model to match up on there. So this is, I think, what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this model right now. It is not straight across. No, it is. Oh, I always think that it feels a little off. We're going to find its midpoint, and the easiest way to do that is to just make it its own thing. And so this is 901 wide. Great. So it's 4. I'm going to get rid of 1 pixel on one side, just so I'm 100% divisible. Actually, I should probably get rid of some of the white space.
This is a cool Rainbow Dash. She's eating all the Cheez-Its.
Okay, it's a little better.
It doesn't say Cheez-Its on the bag though, does it?
No, it's just cheese nips.
Yes.
You put a lot of detail into it, considering you can like zoom in and stuff. So like, no, you made it look good. Essential did great with it. I love this. Essential's probably my favorite artist in terms of like style. So I was really happy that I got him to help me with some of the stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this again with the cropping.
I feel like I'm gonna work on that mod some more tonight. Though I'm gonna hit one of those rocks where I come home and I just need to fall asleep.
So 892. That's 900 minus 8, so that is 454. Okay.
I don't remember Rainbow Dash's tail having that many colors in it.
It's all 6 colors.
Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of the top hair.
Oh my god, here you are trying to talk trash. Alright, so we're gonna oh no, I hit the wrong button.
So, Chad, help me out here. Why do you think Hasbro is being so hush-hush on the My Little Pony movie? Like, they're letting people know what's happening, but they're not saying anything about it. And it's been nearly a year now since they announced it. That seems suspicious to me. Is it suspicious, Chad? Should I be suspicious?
Suspicious?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a little bit of her other hair. So what I want to do to make sure I evenly change everything is I'm going to...
You're gonna need to follow the line of the cut on the model.
No. I match them up. I lock them together. I follow everything that I do to one model. I just do to the other, and then I just slide that over.
Okay, we'll see how it plays out.
Like, it doesn't matter if I'm doing it all the same, because I just flip it back again. Because I'm going to guess that the edge here is a mirror to this.
Yes.
I'm going to
Almost
guess.
certainly.
I don't think it quite 100% is, just because this bit and that bit look a little different.
No. Should be a edge to edge.
Edge to edge, yes, but a mirror is not an edge to edge.
No, Hasbro keeps confirming it's real. It's just they don't say anything about it. And then my brain starts like playing up like, why are they keeping it hush hush? And it's generally because you don't want criticism. And
see, looks a little different.
that's the thing, you don't have it perfectly lined up.
Still a little different. It's mainly it looks like there's a little bit of a different density in there. I don't think it's going to make a difference. That's what I kind of did that test for. So all right. Got very pointy butts.
Well, Hasbro needs like some of this stuff to really work out. If they're not, they have been slowly crawling back out of the hole they dug
I gotta go to the other
themselves
side.
into.
And the other question is, what is this?
As I saw a
this is already a
advertisement
max.
for the movie recently.
It's not going to be great resolution, but it's going to be a resolution, I guess.
Look in the pony news.
Okay, can I not do like a pre-comp layer? Link layers. Okay, there. Let's see if that works.
Why is this under news? It's just a weird website. It has a full episode of the Ticketmaster on it.
Okay. So this goes to just about the spot middle of the chest. So if I go over to this again, it's probably where I want to target is right here. And I would say probably from like here to like here. I do want to go a bit lower, but if I go too much lower, I'm going to start crossing into like leg territory. So I'd probably want to go just a little lower and maybe a good bit higher. Okay. So we're going to say about, let me see if it has an equivalent on the other side. Yeah. Okay. So right here, I think is my threshold. Yeah. I want to go below that. So it'd be from here to, we'll say to here. And then if I think to get the best quality, I'm going to put it somewhere in the middle and then we're going to see from there. Now, can I
think the whole thing
didn't
needs
think
to
it
be
would
up
let
to the
me.
edge. The whole thing needs to be up to the edge.
Yeah, I know, but I have to mold it to the edge.
Yeah.
But it does not look like I can do. No, I can't do it on this either. How do? Oh, because they're linked. Is that why? So if I unlink layers, yeah, now I can. But if I select both, yeah. So I was hoping to get a selection of that. That's where you can do vertex movement. It's not going to let me. So it means, I can't do it exact. Because if it's not letting me do vertex manipulation on both at the same time, or like to copy it in some way that makes this more difficult by a good bit. And my concern is I don't think this is going to work no matter what. So I'm thinking maybe just do a rough cut and see how it goes. Is there anything?
Why don't you just put the picture back to full and then cut along the line?
Because it has to be mirrored.
Yeah. Once you cut along the line, you just flip it to the other side. It should match the textures. Should match it. Direct. It should match it 1 to 1.
So you're saying,
Yeah.
to on a model on a texture that needs to be cut down the middle, to instead cut around an edge, a weird edge, and then flip that second half. Think about that.
It shouldn't work. But,
Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
While the other side, you can shift to make it fit properly.
Because I'm going to be maintaining the dimensions on this side and then manipulating the other side only. It's going to make all the dimensions go off.
Okay. Oh, do your thing. We'll see if it works. I'm struggling to wrap my head around it.
I wish there was a way that I could like vertex manipulate the same, like 2 models that are linked or 2 textures.
If you were doing this in Blender, you could do it like that.
Well, yes, but I'm not.
You're not. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I don't know how to do Blender. Does Blender make? If I knew how to use Blender, it'd make it a lot easier. And you know how to use Blender.
I do.
Then how do I do it? See, there we go. It's already too much.
Open Blender.
If I do convert to smart object.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna see. Okay, so let's do that here. Okay, so boom. Now, can I unsmart?
I know enough about Blender to use Blender.
Convert to layers.
I know enough to teach.
Oh, it undoes the transformations. Oh, wait. No, I thought, oh, maybe you could do it and then like copy it, but I'd still have both models there. Or both textures there. But that doesn't fix it either. Let me try that again. If I do convert to smart object, replace contents. Let's just replace the whole content. Don't want that. Edit contents. Choose file. I don't think this would be worth it. Well, wait. Okay. So I can turn one off and then the other off. All right. Then that's not as bad, because I was like, this seems like it's going to be an absolute buttload of work just for a test. But
I could run upstairs and do it, but
no.
That's cool. I didn't really want to anyway. I don't want to anyway.
Oh, another thing I need to do is I need to get this set to like 70% or something, because I need to actually see where I'm going here. Okay, I have an idea for this now.
Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna try to go like to the edges.
Hasbro is hush hush.
And again, too, I don't know where the edge is. Like, you can see the edge is this line, but is it at the line? Is it before the line? Yeah, but where on the line? The beginning of the line or the end of the line?
The end.
That matters. So, but it's kind of low res. So
it's a little low res. That's the difficult part.
I'm thinking this will probably turn out.
Almost.
It'll turn out either okay or it'll turn out trash. But it's Dash, so it's just rainbow trash. Okay. Because if it's a little too close, it's going to be cutting off a little edge. And if it's too far, it's going to leave a line down the middle. That's the concerns. So I think that's pretty close. Oh, actually, no, right there, it's not. Okay. I think this is too far down here. This is also still too far up here. We're just going to try with that and just like as a test and see if it's even close. All right. So we're going to Make this 100%.
You know, you're technically texture modding right now.
I
It's
am.
pretty cool, yeah.
In a very cheap way.
Well, I mean, everybody starts somewhere. I mean, the very first texture mod I ever did was making a Applejack Dakimakura for Fallout 4, so I pretty much just did the same thing you're doing. I didn't have like the fancy stuff I'm aware of now. I think what if I do my panel, that's going to be a big part of it. It's just telling people where resources are and where to find them. It's trying to explain how to mod. I don't think will be as valuable as telling people where to go to learn the things you need to learn, and where the useful resources are, where to find models, or to talk to somebody, because every game is different. There's no one
now
shoe fits all.
we get rid of this, and we go to our layer here. We get rid of this, and we save it, and then we copy. Boom, boom. We just paste it. Now we go back to this layer, and we go boom, boom, and we copy paste it. Where is that first layer? Where'd it go? Something didn't. I don't know what that one is. I don't think I got it. Let's try this again. Is this copying all layers? I don't know if that copied anything. I think it just copied. I didn't copy anything. Go away. So copy. Copy. Paste. There we go. Now we got dash. I need to make sure it's in the same spot as the other one was. Okay. We'll move this down
I
here.
like that lock. I saw
The what?
it slipped the lock.
It slipped a lock?
Well, it saw the other. They were trying to line up the two images, and it helped you.
Yeah, it's called Photoshop.
Yeah, it's fancy.
Why is this
Thinking
not
Kim says
showing?
that.
Oh, because the other one's the top? No. Come on. If I do this. Hold on. Edit contents. Save. There we go. All right. Now we go put that over the same one. Move that down here. So now I have both.
Yes.
All right. Put the VMAP over. We'll grab this. I think this is the right. So this needs to be the butt. Okay. So this will be transform. Edit, transform. Flip horizontally. Okay. As long as I hold shift. Like, yeah, it's pretty close. Okay. Put it to there. And now we'll get rid of this. Get rid of the whole thing. There we go. Okay.
Okay, let's see. What's what?
Dash is like
I got something.
portals. This is definitely not gonna work.
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close, but let's just cheese it. Dash.
Nice. Chad, what are you up to? Just be a broken record if I talk about what I'm up to. I want to hear what you're up to. I know what he's up to. He's gluing pots together. Because he doesn't take care of his pots. He's a pot abuser. He abuses
I
pots.
left it outside. It got cold, and apparently he doesn't like that. Well, it was.
Pan frying spam. Okay. There are worse things. I'm not a huge fan of spam, but I don't hate spam. It's I'm a very neutral towards spam. Like, I don't think I would want to eat it all the time, but somebody offered me a spam sandwich and it's been a while. Sure. So if you don't know, if somebody offers you a spam sandwich and you don't know who that person is,
Yeah, that's way off.
just back away. Yeah.
The detail's actually fine. The concern I have here is the distance from here to here and the distance from here to here
Pretty dramatic.
are pretty dramatic.
Something's not right.
I don't think this is a one-to-one.
It might not be. If you let me rush upstairs.
No, I can guarantee you it's not. No, it's fine. It was more of to see. I've been curious of whether or not it's possible because I've never seen people. I've never within this. I've never seen people do that, and I'm like putting textures go across, and they're pretty sure that's why.
It's tricky.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, and actually, the other question is there was a little bit of her hair here, so this goes a little bit right there. So the other thing with this is it's definitely too far. It's not on the far side of the line, it's on the inside. Because this distance is shorter than this distance. Looks like her tail's coming out her actual butt. But the actual like detail of it is actually better than I thought it would be.
See, chat, you think I'm obsessed with horses? Like, it could be worse. Look at this. We're posting chat.
I'll try just one thing.
Supporter, work stuff. Where's support? Never find. Team chat. I know it exists. I've heard stories and tales. There's the derpy chat. Very important.
So all that, and then I have to ignore it anyway.
Did you delete the stream chat?
What?
The stream chat. I'm trying to post stuff in the stream chat, but oh, there it is. I was blaming you for things. Oh, see, you guys think I'm bad? Somebody made this. Somebody on the internet.
You are a person on the internet too.
I didn't make this. Look at this. Nonsense.
Yeah, when Mare's, I like Mare's, Mare's like her because of Mare's on the lips. That's just people with Adam's humor doing Mare things. Oh, that was also what I was thinking interesting. Remember on What the Dub, how you go Mare 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 Mare? After watching the moon stuff.
The moon stuff? Where they talked about that trench?
They're talking about mares.
Yeah.
Is it spelt mare?
I don't know.
Because I'm wondering if it's going off of that term, like a geological term.
Just type in moon mare. See what comes up. This is lunar mare. It's spelled with it's spelled Maria, but it is referred to as the lunar mare.
Okay. They would say Mara,
Yeah.
Mare, and that's Mariah.
A large dark basaltic plains on Earth's moon formed by a lava flow. Yeah, that's exactly the lunar mare. or also known as Lunar Mare.
Okay, yeah. So it is a term. So it wasn't that they were saying it incorrectly.
Yeah.
It was that they were swapping the wording and how they would say it.
It can be pronounced either way, Mare or Mare. So the spelling's different depending on the pronunciation. There's mares on the moon. They were looking right at that mare and they didn't bring her back. I was going to be very upset. Covers 16% of the lunar surface.
Oh wow!
It's a very giant lava flow.
I just took a random guess.
It's a lot. It's big.
No, this.
Oh, that. Close.
So this one, boom, boom. This one, still boom, 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 boom. We're gonna move it in a bunch.
Mares on the moon.
One more.
I like Spam. My dad made it often, so very nostalgic. I think it'd be good with a lot of rice, because it's very greasy. You need something to balance it off. Hello, Matt. See someone's cat.
Look at the cat.
Sure.
Do you like Michael that out of all the redeems we made, the one that's gotten the most attention has been Laser
For
Cat?
like 2 days. Calm down. I suppose more Pony. Jeez, don't let him be right. You always have it with rice and broccoli. Yeah, like just eating on a sandwich is a little rough. And I have.
Yeah, it's like with most meats. If you just cook a meat and you have nothing else with it, if you just make a chicken breast,
yeah,
and it's just chicken,
I would rather
no
have
sides,
Spam.
no whatever. Yeah, it's to me, even meat by itself isn't that great. You put it with the right sides, anything.
I know you get roast beef on bread. That's
no on bread, no bread.
I mean no bread.
No,
That's
just
not a
meat.
sandwich.
No, just if you just have a meat, it isn't as good as having it with something to complement it. So
Yeah,
chicken
sure,
nugget.
sounds good.
Do they have Spam chicken nuggets?
Oh, I hope not. That sounds awful. Just popping deep fried cubes of Spam into your mouth.
Okay, so from what I can tell here, it looks like it's slightly different, like everything. So like here, this is getting a little better, but this part is still getting cut off, and this part is now matching up. It's like, hold on, where is this?
I can see where it's tilted. That's the problem. You need to angle it slightly.
But then it's up here, then it gets wider, but then it gets narrower again.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it needs to be rotated slightly, depending on the side.
Yeah, but that's where it gets messy.
Yes.
It's a lot of it's just going in here, and you can just do like shove this in the middle here, pull this. I would say this out. Actually, it should be like this. Could probably go in a little. We'll do that, and I'm just gonna try one more attempt, and then we'll see how it goes. And then this one, it looks like I can probably pull out -1 level here, just 1 pixel, because it's looking fairly sharp along this edge, where it's fuzzy on this edge, which to me means that this is the texture is shorting, where on this side it is actually hitting the edge of the thing. So I try it back up, but I can see it's getting a little fuzzy right there.
Cheap as Spam is, I think chicken's still cheaper. Like outside of places without refrigeration. So, like, I don't see them making Spam nuggets a popular thing anytime soon. Spam's kind of pricey. Armored meats, the armor guys who make the Vienna sausages, those guys, they make a version of Spam that's just Spam but cheaper. I don't know where they make it though, because I know Spam's all Minnesotan. You probably have like loyalties to the Spam market. Canned meat. Where do they make it? Smithfield Foods.
Richfield, I think, or Rochester. Sorry.
For the Spam Factory.
Yeah, I think it's Rochester.
Trying to figure out where Armored Star makes their version. Treat. They call it Treat. Yeah, it's a lunch loaf similar to Spam.
No, I'm pretty sure Rochester's where they do it because there's a factory on there that just smells like shit. I wish there was a way to like select pixels at the edge of something and then just kind of like stretch it a certain direction, because it would be really nice to be able to like just kind of extend the pixels out. But I'm affecting all the other things. It would just help with like if it needs it an extra little bit, or some of these, because it's not an actual clean cut, gets blurred a little bit on the edges. If this ends up being like perfectly spot on, I will maybe try to clean it up, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the case.
Their primary factory is in Spokane, Washington.
Spam?
No, Armored.
Oh.
Spam's here.
Go down to Rochester.
Yeah.
I've only drove by it once, and oh my god, so bad.
But I mean, Treat's cheaper, if I remember correctly, than Spam. Spam's kind of pricey.
Damn it. I closed it.
What's that? Some dude's shirt. Mickey D's. It's an old logo.
It's just a McDonald's shirt. I don't
Why
get
do you
it.
have that?
It's in with the shirts, the Cheez-A-Dash ones.
No, I want McDonald's mares though. Like one of the cutest running pony series is just Derpy. Is
Don't you save it?
McDonald's worker.
Did I shut it off and then just try importing it again? I guess what I did. No. And technically, I could just export the map, then see where it lines up on the map, and then use that information. But that also sounds like a bitch.
I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work.
That would help, but it would not be a suddenly end game solution. Yeah, so this is save as.
I can go upstairs, make it for you, and I can give it.
No, remember how that all works, and then you complain that you complain when it breaks or I don't use it, and so no, we're not doing
Get it
it.
to work until it breaks your computer.
No, it's just some things aren't worth the effort. Yeah, I moved things closer and it still didn't work. This is what I knew would be a problem. This is much more blurred than this because it's stretching at different ratios. So even if I got this to match up perfectly, it would look weird. But it also, yeah, you can see that this now it arcs this way, but then it just arcs out again.
It's gonna be difficult to do it outside of Blender.
If I could extend the pixels either direction, it probably would be decent.
One pony.
No, Laser Cat.
Some Laser Cat.
We're gonna replace all of our redeems with Kitty Cat.
Just Laser Cats.
Just Laser Cat.
Don't say, this one isn't working well.
This is cheaper.
Yeah. Why is whatever?
Wait. Were you gonna complain that it was cheaper when before you complained they were too expensive?
This one involved. Why is Laser Cat get more coffee points than I did? I have to work.
Pick a lane, Jesus Christ! It's too expensive. It's too cheap.
Laser Cat is clearly there's a bias. He's been hired on at
Yeah, all right. This is not gonna work.
a higher wage, and I've been working here for years. Here's your ghost fact. You guys get ghost fact. Your ghost fact is
Try one thing here.
every time you summon Laser Cat, another cat in the world becomes a ghost. So this is a ghost fact. I don't make these up. These are just true. Yeah. Yeah, this is sad. Sure is sad. But that's just the facts. I mean, it's not Laser Cat's fault necessarily. I mean, we can't really prove it one way or the other. But is it coincidence? It's impossible to say.
Were we just being mean?
I don't make these up, man. This is the ghost facts.
Well, I'm pretty sure you've had quite a few ghost facts that have contradicted each
that
other.
One was kind of mean. Somebody said that same thing about every time you summon Big Turb, the pony in the world just wanted to hug you dies. It was like, no.
It's the amount of energy it takes. How's that a ghost fact?
You'll never redeem because the cats become
But
ghosts.
yeah, but then also if you think of the same thing, so Kitty, it probably works the same thing. So if you redeem the Smoochy emote
No.
or one, that would kill 2 mares.
What?
And Michael doesn't want that. So you can't ever redeem the Smoochy mares
You know
anymore.
what? I think the cats are
No, you can't redeem that ever
No.
again. See,
I think the cats
he said kill the horses.
Oh boy, smooching time.
Murder the horses.
Oh boy, smooching time.
So Kitty, the cat's fine. The cat did not get killed by laser cats. Kitty's so fine.
Nope. Look, you know how many
What,
mares
Kitty's
just
not
died?
fine?
You know how many
You don't want
mares?
Kitty to be fine?
Well, wait, but you said they're facts.
No, they're I said we don't know if the causation correlation. So it's
actually,
probably not the blame. Probably.
Probably. But you said will.
I said you're making the causation correlation. It's not. It's not Laser Cat's fault. Probably.
See, no, what you're saying then, facts are yes or no, not probablys. So what you're saying is your facts aren't facts.
I'm saying in that case.
No, you said I said it was a fact. You said yes.
Interpretation.
You just said it was a fact.
Yes, it got included in facts, but to be fair, it's more of a observation.
Okay, Fox News. Jesus
It's
Christ.
more observational. It's basically Fox News when they have an opinion piece, but they don't.
But you're being Fox News.
Yeah,
I thought I moved it.
probably.
Did I not save it?
But the ponies are
I
fine.
hit the
The
button.
cats are fine. Everybody's fine. So Kitty, thank you for making Pony Smooch. It's very cute.
He made so many ponies die.
You made them smooch. They're fine.
They smooched.
Everyone is
They
fine.
smooched.
Yes, they did.
2 other horsies died.
No horses died.
Yeah, it was all head crabs.
It's all Mars. Time. Let's type in 2
So, that's actually.
horses die missing. What comes up?
That's pretty fucking close. And actually, the issue is on both sides.
Aha! It says horses commonly touch
kinda.
noses in an affectionate behavior known as bonding or affectionate grooming.
Bonding? Oh, wow, that's definitely not a human thing.
Rather than a fatal event, while this kissing gesture is generally a sign of trust and social bonding, it's behavioral interaction, not a cause of death. So, yeah, the ponies can smooch all they want. In fact, it's encouraged. And cats better be fine. Yeah, you gotta keep the pony smooches cheap because you need those pony smooches. Very important.
Okay.
So that's AI. Like, the AI said pony smooches were fine for ponies, but is cats having lasers for eyes safe? or the cat?
I'm not worried about being safe for the cat. I'm worried about being safe for me.
You don't care? It keeps asking
That's
about
one
laser
last thing I'd be able to
pointers.
do.
I'm gonna type laser eyes. He's bringing up laser pointers. That's not what I asked.
Yeah, because cats and laser pointers.
Yeah, I know.
You could add at the end, this is not in reference to laser pointers.
Says having lasers directed at cat's eyes can cause permanent retina damage.
Permanent?
Permanent. Blindness or severe psychological stress. So, you know, laser eyes. I don't know, man.
I'm thinking.
This is probably not good for the cat.
I think I know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do one more thing, and if that point, if it doesn't look close enough, I'm gonna call it. I said that once before, but we're gonna do it now. All I think I need to do is just take. Where's it?
She's Dash. She's in it, yeah.
There it is. We're gonna just take our rubber stamper here, and we're just gonna like. I gotta be very careful because I gotta be very close on it. But we're just going to extend everything by like a teeny bit.
It's gonna look weird.
No, it depends on how you're doing it, because it's not about adding detail. It's just about adding just a little bit of extra oomph in that direction, but it has to be in the exact same direction. So like this, and that. So I have to like basically redo it every time to make sure I get the right angle. Because all these are pretty consistent on their angles. But like there, there, there. So it really doesn't matter if I cross whatever thresholds and the things. And technically, like here, I could just go and grab the other main. I could.
You know, that's an idea. Just extend, like, don't destroy the whole picture. If you have it go past the texture, it should just continue forward. Anything that isn't within that grid is just not going to appear on the model. You can have it go past. You don't have to.
That's what I'm doing right now.
I know, but you could just not delete it part of the picture.
But I had to because I needed to have them both in half. I mean, I guess I could have like mirrored it, but then I would have had to do it differently, and I'm not going to go and redo it. So,
Okay.
I think I mean right now all I needed to do is go a little further just to make the connection.
That's a cool pony.
See, this is boom, and then boom.
Does anybody have plans for the week, or is everybody working? Man, I just got a 3-day weekend. I need to go back.
There's one thing I needed to have happen today so that I could actually start working on other stuff. And the moment I got into the office, that happened. So I was able to actually get working on stuff again.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of.
Do they make more coffee?
Huh?
Do they make more coffee?
No. No, it was. I requested a new site, and because I needed a location to put the data for stuff, and I was waiting, and I asked for it to have it done by last Friday, and it still wasn't there as of yesterday. And finally, I went in today, and the site was up, so I was able to start working on projects. Okay. And then here, this one's a little bit more difficult, but I'm gonna see if I can maybe just have it like artificially extend it just a little bit. And then this one, that gets a bit messy. We're gonna try and go a little bit like that, but this is gonna be a little rough. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, we'll try this.
Did you see that we have a 5th for the convention?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's gonna make it much more expensive for everybody. Just heads up.
I know. I was trying to convince more people.
We already tried. It's not gonna work.
There's time.
I haven't even got the rooms yet, so.
Yeah. No, I didn't think you had.
Okay. Most of it's fine. That's a little bit rough. Her belly is fine. Her knee is mostly fine. That's as good as it's gonna get because you can see that it does a weird little like droopy thing. The only part that's a problem, and I knew it was always gonna be a problem, is just her mane at the top here. I'm wondering if we can just use that and not give a shit. Because if things are moving and whatever, I don't think people would even notice.
Stash in it. Yeah.
I think we can just use that.
Okay.
Because the only thing that's a problem is that mane.
Okay.
Everything else is, if you're looking at it here, but if you're like at this point right here, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna go and look and be like, oh, she's got like weird growths on her foot.
She's got a bone spur. She can't go to war.
Yeah, it's just spurs. Or cleats. She's got cleat hoofs. Even then, like, I was wondering about that, but that's just the bend. The body is like I think 2 or 3 lines. There's 2 right there, and it's kind of like a camel toe.
This seems like not.
Then the other question is there just a flat t-shirt model? Like these are folded ones, but I'm looking for like, is there just a flat, super flat model of one? Because like there's things like this. I mean, I don't have any button downs, but probably should save this just in case. Like there's not anything we've done. Is it just a t-shirt? I was hoping for like a flat one. Or maybe it's on the workshop.
Perhaps.
Plant Crafter's 50% off, Michael.
Oh boy, if I didn't already own it.
Goblin Cleanup.
That'd be a fun one to play as a group.
Goblin Cleanup?
No, Planet Crafter, but it's another one in which.
Well, Goblin Cleanup would too. It's Viscera Cleanup Detail, but for Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
And I believe it actually is it.
What's it rated?
Is it actually licensed too? Because like, yeah, your mop's a little like whatever. I don't think it's officially licensed.
Why are they all drow?
Because you're. Oh.
I know that's kind of lore accurate, but it's also kind of sad. Because the drow are generally treated like garbage.
I thought this was potentially licensed, but if it was licensed, it would have had it big on the text. But I just like the idea. You clean up the dungeon before the next adventurers get there. So you're basically like cleaning up the mess that they made.
Yeah.
Frostmourne.
I was doing no such thing. I didn't summon laser kitties once.
No one did. See, even he's like, we need more laser kitties.
Sure, it's fine.
Oh boy, smooching
No,
time.
boy, smooching horses. I like them.
Oh
That's
boy,
got no
smooching
sleeves.
time.
So
Kill them horses!
I said
Kill the horses!
fine. All you're doing is making me happy with
Oh
kissy
boy,
horses.
Here we
smooching
go.
time.
Do you want me to be happy?
Oh
Because
boy,
I can be
smooching
happy. Look
time.
at the horses smooching.
That should work.
No
No,
smooching.
yeah, smooching. That's a lot
He
of
did.
smooching.
He has done 10 smooching times compared to 1 no smooching. These shirts would actually work. They're very. I was hoping for one that was very flat, like one that was like just laying, like on a bed type thing, very flat. But it does look like there's quite a few. Why is it that I had to go down to almost the bottom of the first page to actually find T-shirts when the first thing that pops up when I searched a article of clothing was the lack of articles of clothing?
Yeah, because that's what's popular.
I mean, this one isn't even. I mean, I guess he's got a T-shirt, but I guess they're going off popularity.
Oh, I need another horse.
But these ones are pretty nice because they're about the color I was looking for anyway. So we'll just do that.
Not really
Requires
though.
platoon clothing. Oh, so there's like a. Okay, I guess why then I don't need your thing. Actually, I'll just subscribe to this one. No.
See, now you're getting all this I can't even say it. Splatoon stuff.
I have a lot of weird shit. Where's the thing?
Yay, Derby.
Thank you for the bits.
It's on the nose.
Mikhail, how is the antibiotic coworker pony mod coming?
Oh, that? I'm not working on that. I'm working on a different pony mod, and it's coming along. That one is coming along very nicely. I say that in that I spent most of the time having it not come along very nicely, but late last night, which kept me awake till 1, things improved immensely. Things started working properly. We did have a gigantic pinky butt vibrating across the racetrack, but I fixed that, so that's not a problem anymore. But it's what it was. I didn't do it on purpose, but I did need to show everyone.
And then when you went and had victory, the people were just saying it zoomed in on their eyes.
It did. It just tuned in our eyes. It was like it was wonderful. That's a sword. Why is it a sword?
Because one of the models said they were just called T, and so I'm waiting. Here we go. I want like the 90s like long sleeve sword sleeve. Wow, this came with a lot of stuff.
I think like t-shirts are like a big part of that game, I guess. You gotta dress
Well,
up
it's with
your
any game.
Splatoon lady.
A lot of games are big on having like
Was that Octodad? I mean, that's just a completely different octopus man.
okay, I think that's about the most basic T, but it does come with like a specific
Adidas
like
tag.
little tag on there, and that's a 3D tag.
Test.
Oh.
The test shirt's good.
It's not quite the dimensions I was hoping for. But I think it'll work.
You got an internet point award? Oh yes, you did.
A test will work.
No, I was told
Man,
if I
it's
put
detailed.
ponies into that game,
Kinda.
Andrew would be upset with me.
I said I wasn't going to play it with it, like our
Same
game.
thing. Because we'd probably spend the entire time just trying to feed the ponies. How could we not?
No.
We can ignore the coworkers. They suck. Oh, sunset. How dare. How dare you be late. Is it Friday yet, chat? I need a Friday.
It's Tuesday.
My mother told me she wanted to come visit when. It's gonna be more than a day.
You're bringing that up all the time.
No, I just found out, like, I've only told you once, and I just found out the length at which she wants to stay. Like maybe not here, I don't know yet, but he's like wanting to stay for like a few days, which makes sense. It is a bit of a trip.
Well, what, you think she'd be here for 12 hours and leave?
I don't know. Maybe. Haven't seen her since Christmas. Yeah.
Christmas is 4 months.
Yeah. That's a quarter of a year.
Actually, no. 3.5.
When I do see her, it will have been like half of a year. It will have passed.
4 months is not a quarter of a year.
You're right. It's a third of a year.
It was 3.5. What? How much is that?
It's what? It's 1/3. Let's just go with 1/3.
No, it's not too hard.
No, I don't care if it's hard. I don't want to think right now.
1/3 is also
Yeah.
4 12s,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then 1/4 is 3 12s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's between those, right?
Sure.
So it's 3.5 12s. So
Awesome.
it would be 6/24. So it'd be 7/24.
Cool.
There we go, 7/24. That's
Very
a good number.
nice. Cheap viewers. Yay, cheap viewers. Oh.
My only friend.
Wait, what? I'm afraid it's Sunday evening. That's worse. What do you even booze for? It's Tuesday. Yeah. Fucking.
I just want whiskey Coke. There's a Diet Coke in the
No ice cube.
No, that's fine. There's a Diet Coke apparently in the fridge down here. I don't have any more Zero Cokes down here, so just use that one. It's fine. It's not. Wait, no, that one has caffeine in it. Yeah, grab one from upstairs. Forgot they're caffeinated. All right, so we need to open this, and then we need to make a big O. So we need to make this. Well, I guess might as well just make it as big as possible. So that's the 4096. It does look. Yes, I thought the t-shirt does come with a little like built-in texture or whatever. I think that's fine. Yeah. I thought this was a copy paste between both sides, but it is not. Can I just use a quick erase? It wasn't too bad. Yeah, that was pretty decent. All right. This is a white t-shirt though, so I probably want to use to like make it like a darker color. Size, brightness. It's like green. Actually, wait. If I can just go and use legacy. You lose a lot of the detail though. Michael did that. Didn't Nolan, weren't you the one that Michael banned? Yeah, I think it was Nolan. He said he'd do it again. Yeah, getting it to be darker, it's going to be tough. But what if I go and grab, because there was another texture that was on here. What is it of? It's of a gray. What is the name of that texture? It's just 101. I'd almost rather use the gray. I wonder if it's still just as easy to delete. Apparently. Little iHuman not bot. I selected all the crosswalk images. Me and Mike were just talking about before. Do you guys see the artist pictures? I know there's still a they haven't made all of them like public, the good high res quality ones of it, but I had the live stream running all day yesterday, and it was very cool, and the pictures are excellent. Like, holy crap, I'm jealous of the people that were on the moon. In a good way. I think it's I'm hoping in my lifetime, like, we can have cheaper travels to moon, but I'm pretty sure that, like, if I hit retirement and I burned all of my retirement money, I could maybe get like a trip to something, but I'm gonna guess it's not gonna last very long.
Technically, what they're using now for fuel is water. They have to process the hell out of it.
It's not as much that the fuel still has to be processed and all that done, and then
but that can be used done with energy from like green sources.
But it's just, everything's expensive, but a lot of what's making it expensive is all the science they need to do to learn how to do things better and the safety. Once they can start improving and automating systems and making it a little easier and safer because they figured out everything, it's the same reason that like buying when 4K TVs were new, they probably were crazy expensive compared to 1080 TVs,
right.
But eventually the technology improved and they got really cheap because they mastered that stuff. I think we'll get to a point of where space travel is, I wouldn't call it trivial, but it would be much cheaper to where somebody would still have to spend a lot of money, but at least it would be a lot of normal people money and to do it. But it's whether or not it's in my lifetime.
That's why people want space elevators. Which is
but space elevators is about absolutely enormous, huge upfront costs to then make it trivial.
Yeah.
But there's too much.
There's no material that can do it yet.
There are materials that could. The problem is there is no way we can make enough of it.
Yeah.
Like you're talking super like specially done types of carbon fiber, and there's just no way you can make like 80 miles of it that is giant and enormous. And then there's also the concern of in a wartime situation, somebody could just like knock it down and you could destroy the entire area.
Yeah, a few miles. I forget how many miles of those space is.
Well, you'd have to get high enough.
Have to get out of the atmosphere, yeah.
Well, no, the problem is how far do you have to go to make it work?
You'd have to. The thing is, it would also need to be. How would you keep it up there? Is the real question.
That's where you need to get it up high enough that there's geosynchronous orbit. That's probably the best. The problem is, how far is geosynchronous orbit?
No, geosynchronous, like, you would have to get it up high enough that it's rotating, that it is out far enough to rotate at the same speed as the Earth. Because if it's rotating at a different speed than the Earth, I'm thinking
it's 22,000 miles. It's 1/10 to the moon.
Yeah.
22,000 miles is not something you can build like that. There are other things you could potentially do too, but that is the safest bet. But it's not. It's
feasible.
Yeah, it's not feasible. They had one in what was it? Foundation in the TV series, and in that one somebody caused an explosion that knocked it down, and it literally like ripped a line across the planet
because it was enormous.
Right.
But also, it was like going out to giant rings that went around the planet.
So I got to do this voice impression.
Oh, sky hooks? Yeah, if I remember right, it's something about like having you just bring something up close enough to grab something else that's orbiting a hook.
It's already in orbit.
That's a hook that's like went down into the atmosphere, but then you have a lot of drag and other things.
It would pull whatever you're hooked onto down. More likely.
Yeah, there's things it would work, but that's where.
But everything that hooked onto it would drag it closer to the Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, anything, and the hook itself would drag whatever object is that's up. But if that was something in geosynchronous orbit that it had an ability to do corrections or whatever, it'd still be cheaper. But yeah, but also anything spinning around a geosynchronous orbit, it is spinning. The Earth is spinning at like 1,000 miles an hour, let's say. But if you're 22,000 miles out, that is also spinning with the Earth. So now it is exponentially faster.
Yeah.
So now you have this like wire that's going around the entire planet at crazy high speeds, and you have to make sure nobody's in its way.
That's gonna cut up a lot of birds. It's just a line of bird death.
No, there's lots and lots of methods, and some we probably haven't even come up with.
No, that seems like a bad idea. I'm not super keen on us burning up the planet's water supply for fuel either. Like, people always talk about these hydrogen engines that run on water. If everybody's gas engines were burning water, and
the thing is, you're burning water, but the water, it expels the byproducts of water.
Yeah, but you don't get as much water back as you put into it.
I know, but energy is conserved, so like it makes heat and whatever, but the atoms and all the things that make it up are still there. It's not like the water.
Hydrogen's burned away. It consumes the hydrogen,
but the byproducts themselves probably can be recombined in some way to make it
heat.
But I don't think it'd be as much of a problem. We have a lot of water.
Yeah, but if everybody was burning,
we have more water than like air. And our planet, we're burning through the air pretty quick.
Yeah, we've been pretty shitty about.
Yeah, so like to me, it's more of if you're going to burn something, it's more of let's move to something better, even if it has other problems because they're probably easier to deal with and figure out.
It's fine for now. It's just finding something else. The whole railgun thing works on paper, but
no, the railgun thing doesn't work for people though.
No.
Unless you want potato paste.
Potato people. You put them in some sort of gel first. I don't know.
The problem is gel, all that does is spread out how long it takes to accelerate. If you put somebody under 1,000 Gs, the amount of gel you would need to get them, because basically the idea is you put them in the front, and then when it accelerates, they get slowed down with it. So you would need a ton of gel for one, which then you're already shooting all of that. There's the thing where you could put like people encapsulated in a gel to the point of like having your lungs full of it, that there's nothing to compress. But even then,
you could put them like in a highly oxygenated.
So they had it in the 3 Body Problem book. They had it where they had spaceships that in the inside of them were or like various orbs, and then they had hatches that would move between the orbs, so that if at any point the ship needed to go to a ludicrous speed, too high of normal, the orbs would shut off and they would fill with a liquid that then would encapsulate them, and they could breathe the liquid, but then they were locked away within the ship to help them maintain that types of G-force.
Any hydrogen that doesn't get burned in the process, which isn't going to be the majority, does recombine with oxygen in the atmosphere to make water. But you're still burning most of the hydrogen. It just turns into heat. It's a clean burning fuel, but Hank Hill would say.
I'll tell you what.
Oxygen. Or hydrogen and hydrogen accessories.
There we go.
It would be
No, what he's saying is that you take water, you split it apart,
Yeah.
you use energy to split it apart,
yeah.
and then you can by recombining them, you're then regaining that energy, and your byproduct is water. That's like hydrogen fuel cells work.
Yeah, but if you're
using the
the hydrogen, it can't recombine with something.
But you're not burning the hydrogen. The energy is released by the merger of them.
Yeah, some heat would be released.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like,
But that's not what's firing a rocket into space.
yeah, but a lot of it is the heat is made by the process of things being converted between things.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you're always losing things. You're also talking about atoms compared to, again, burning all that liquid we got.
Yeah, you need the oxygen because nothing will combust without it. Like fire can't exist without oxygen.
That's what they say.
It's still burning though. You're not just it's not leaving a stream of water like there's not a shower falling behind it. It's smoke.
I should have done that smoothing after I got these bigger. That's not what I want to do.
Hydrogen is crazy combustible. That's why you shouldn't put it inside the Hindenburg. Got that?
Why are you
Write that
specifically
down.
talking about the Hindenburg?
I didn't
What did you
know
do back when you were younger?
Back when I was a wee lad, I was like, screw that nonsense helium stuff. Let's put that perfectly safe hydrogen.
As I twirled my mustache.
Yes. I'm like, aha! We'll make quite the impression, won't we? And then, oh, the humanity.
I'm not too worried about the edges. I don't know if this is like the back of the t-shirt. If I were the people who made this, I would just make the texture the same on the front and the back. But oh no, that doesn't work because then you'd have a t-shirt with a like weird front and back. I don't know if these are used. I'm just gonna take care of them now. Let's get rid of the hard edges. Right, and now we grab our. We're gonna grab Derpy with white text. Look at that Derpy, Michael. Look at that Derpy. She's so trunk.
Yeah, the hydrogen engines do emit water vapor. Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be shirt. This is fine derp. Yeah, the main problem with hydrogen fuel cells is that normally if you want to make it renewable, you still have to have some kind of energy source that is doing the initial conversion so that then you have that fuel to put in something else that can use it portably. So like, because you can't right now, our benefit with oil is that we pull it from someplace and it's kind of essentially free. We don't need to put energy into its creation. And so but if you're using hydrogen fuel cells, you still have to make the fuel, but then once it's there, it's very not cheap, but it's at least environmentally friendly to use. But you still have to use some kind of energy to get it there, and the problem is what energy you're using to get it there. If you're using oil, you're not really fixing much. And though
a car is not as efficient as a power plant. So having a power plant doing all that would still be more efficient in the long
I
run.
think this is where the confusion is at. An engine does just recombine the hydrogen and the oxygen, and that produces heat, and that can run a hydrogen engine. A rocket engine is different. Rocket engines burn the hydrogen and use the oxygen as an oxidizer. So, rocket engine burns the hydrogen. What hydrogen engine you would find in a car, that just makes water.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
So you just figured out that we were right.
No, I figured out I was right, and you were right. We're all right.
No, we were saying this, and you were like, no.
I was referring to the rocket engines.
We weren't
referring to the car engines.
Yeah, we're talking about car engines.
Why are we talking about car engines when we're clearly talking about rockets?
No, we're talking about car engines.
Your nonsense.
Because rockets don't have engines.
It's a rocket engine. What else would you call it?
An engine, a rocket just sends an explosion down a tube.
You just gonna call a rocket not a rocket engine? Does that?
No.
Does that? Look, we were
Is
clearly...
a rocket a form of engine? A rocket is a vehicle that uses a rocket engine. Okay, for propulsion.
There you go.
The rocket engine is a specific reaction engine that generates thrust. The engine produces thrust by ejecting high speed. It's not a mechanical thing. It's just making explosion that make you go that way.
I never liked the idea of a car on the road though making water. That might be okay for like California, but you know how messy that's gonna get, where that shit's gonna freeze on the roads like every day, all the time.
Yeah, but it's not too difficult to have a collection, and then you just like when you're at home, you dump it.
I guess if you can collect.
I don't think it's making enough
Well,
water.
it's gonna freeze when you park outside, and then your collection thing is a frozen brick of ice, and then where does it go?
See, now you're using the what do they call that? The
This is how they got.
no, because like there was the same logic that we shouldn't replace all our LCD or all our incandescent streetlights.
Yeah.
Because in the winter they don't freeze.
No, I'm making the argument of hydrogen versus electric, and I still think electric's the better option.
It's not about better option. It's about moving away from what we have. I don't care what the option
What we
is.
have, the problem of what we have is combustion engines.
Yeah, the problem is we don't have an electrical grid that can in any way handle everybody doing electric cars.
And you have to separate.
Yes, I know.
hydrogen
I
on-
said that before. You were busy looking things up. No, our electrical grid cannot handle everybody going electric.
Currently.
No, not at all. We would need to like beef it up by like 10 times.
Even if people were producing their own power in their own homes.
Good luck trying to do that. How would you do that?
I saw it in Germany quite a bit.
Yeah, but you have to have people willing to spend the money on it.
So willingness is the only issue.
Well, no cost.
Yeah.
You do want people that are already having a difficulty on an economic scale. Like if 40% of people can't afford it, do you think it's actually going to catch on?
America can afford it. They just choose not to.
America could afford it, but that means you have to get the money to the people to do it.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Government.
That's not going to happen.
I like the dream.
It's not going to happen. Well, Michael, look at.
Oh, I like.
Looks like she's wearing a little t-shirt.
It does. I thought she was for a second there. It's like, oh, she's just the oversized shirt. It's adorable. Can you put a pony in that shirt?
No, your heads are too big.
Yeah, you just put the head on top and you have little arms out the sides and the little hooves out the bottom. You'd have to absolutely destroy her. But make her
Well,
look
you
like
can't see that, Michael.
she could destroy Rainbow Dash.
No, don't no.
I want to though.
Wait, look at it. It's a little low.
I like it.
No, the actual text and stuff is higher on these shirts, so it's probably closer to there. I think it's like 3 inches from the top is when I put them. That seems what most shirts do.
There are countries and nations that are way ahead of us on that front. Like China is.
Because they reinvest in their people.
Yeah, they do.
We don't. We reinvest in the companies, and that with the intent that the companies reinvest in the people, though they never do.
We're on our way in a spiraling downward trend, but we're rich while doing it.
I think that happened.
As a nation, we're rich. Again, not as an individual.
I think that happened in France right before things got crazy, and some little dude named Napoleon showed up.
Yeah, I don't think short people can take over our country anymore.
No, anymore. I want a feisty revolutionary.
From what I heard, though, he was actually like fairly tall. It was all just propaganda.
Average height for the time,
Yeah.
which was like 5'4".
It was short by today's standards,
Yes.
yes, but he was fine. Still
He
seems
was
kind of green. Yeah, like I'm still seeing some green in there. On here.
Why would you need new transformers and new lines? Oh, you're talking about for charging cars.
What if I do black and white instead? That actually does a better job. Okay, we'll do that. Because I could definitely still see some little hinge of colors, but black and white actually got rid of it.
I think moving towards renewable resources is obtainable and worth investing in.
I think before we do cars, because it's basically saying cars make up a large portion of it, but the power plants make up the larger portion. We should be working, once we can get our power grid under control, the cars be easy.
Yeah.
But instead, we're trying to figure out how to solve the end of the line before we've solved the beginning of it. Start at the beginning. Figure out power plants, figure out that, get that to be efficient, and then move on to the other things. Otherwise, it feels like we're doing the whole thing of saying, you as an individual in your household are the ones to save us on recycling. So do recycling at your house, and so that you can shut up and start leaving the companies that actually do 80% of it alone.
I'm fine creating.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm fine creating a crisis in the matter because America tends to need a crisis to actually do anything about it. It's like we like to have an enemy because we like to shoot things. Yeah.
That was imported because I still green. Yeah, still green. And I can tell, like,
What do you mean green?
this is green compared to this.
Okay.
You can see it, right?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Can you see it here?
A little bit, I guess.
A little?
It's the design of the shirt. It's the way the shirt is designed.
This is not green?
No, it is green, but it's the way the shirt is designed.
I don't want it to be green.
Well, then get rid of the green.
I can't.
What do you mean?
It won't go away. Is there like a kill color button?
You can do a color select.
No, like it's Photoshop's giving it no color.
Yeah.
It's importing it. I'm thinking that it's a different color, like scale something. Is it like an sRGB? Like maybe, I don't know.
Nah, it's pretty solid on the rocket engine thing, man.
Okay, it does have a little higher luminance weight.
Fuel burns in rocket, typically combustion. Liquid with the electron oxygen as an oxidizer, famously used by NASA space shuttles. But there is water vapor involved, but it is burning the hydrogen.
Because there is a lot of these other DXT these other formats that you can use, and it could be that just DXT1 is just like bad at them, and maybe RGB something would work well. But I'm also thinking that it may not convert correctly. Let's just try whatever the hell that is. What does this do? It's more green. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else in there that would stand out as being like, this is better. Sharpen filters. Let's smoothen. Let's use that 2004 logic. Didn't change anything. Seems darker though. Negative, lighter, darker, contrast more. And if, yeah, even if it had like a remove color option, Derpy would be coloredless then. So I don't want that. I feel like this is like doing a very high focus on green. But I don't want to change these values because I feel like that's dangerous. I'm thinking I might just deal with it. I'm sorry, Derpy. Yeah, I know you're sad. I could reduce green in post, but if Rainbow Dash was the one doing anything, it wouldn't work.
Or you can just leave it.
Well, for one, this actual link would be closer to this like size. So, oh, you know what? I was thinking about like making a flat shirt. I think I might be able to do that. Bust adjustment. Wow, it's just one big bump. Okay. All right, we're gonna go root transform. I'm gonna close some things to make it easier to get to the things I need.
Not taking a work phone call. Freaking.
At 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah. Some people don't tell time well. I think other people don't turn off like they do.
Or they're in another country.
No, it's at Arkansas. They're in Arkansas.
It's a VPN.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. So I can't actually scale this t-shirt as a whole because there's no master bone. Oh no, there is. Okay, so that one's just okay. I thought maybe for a second there that was like they didn't actually have master. I thought everything has to. There we go. Now let's see if that works. Then you must see. Okay. Now we go in our.
Okay, you're right, sir. The term burning is confusing. It's burning, but it's not destroyed. It's a chemical reaction. It just becomes water.
Look at it's a thin shirt now. To use the term burning is just for the terms of energy.
Yeah.
That's how we use the same for solar panels. We're burning the sun.
No. Crazier things are happening in the sun.
Why don't we just tap into that? If we just take like a really long USB-C cable, and just like whip it out there.
Yeah, and just plug it in.
Yeah.
Though I mean, it'd take 8 minutes to get the power to you.
You gotta get out there and start building that Dyson sphere.
The nice thing too is so I have a fairly flat shirt now, and if I want to though, it does bend. Though it's kind of weird because this looks like it's in full 3-dimensional, whatever, but it is not. It's really trippy.
Oh yeah, you squished it.
Yeah, I made a t-shirt because then it's easier to hold up.
Yes, no, I agree with you, Sir Edward. The term burning was just misunderstood on my part. I would say that the only real issue with it at that point then is that if you're basically, it's more of an energy storage device if you're spending energy to separate the atoms in the first place.
Which is exactly what I said while you were busy on your phone.
No, I understand that. And you've said it 3 times. And I understand that. I'm just reiterating it because I'm Sir Edward is still in the conversation.
That's my big problem with it. But hydrogen does solve the one problem of we really want a physical thing to tax.
Yes.
And that is easy because it replaces the current system that we have.
But the other major problem is hydrogen atoms are very small, so it's very difficult to store without having it leak.
There's a lot of things throughout history that have been difficult to do, yet we somehow figured out how to do it. Because if you think about how an internal combustion engine works, there's an immensely complicated little piece of machinery, but we've made it like almost negligible in terms of complexity in the last decades because we've just did it long enough. And you spend long enough figuring out how a technology works, you figure out good ways to do it.
Electricity's probably just superior in general.
But electricity still has, there's no matter what can be trade-offs. It's just about like finding one and going with it.
Yeah.
And right now, electric is the one that's working because it's the easiest to just piggyback off the system that can't handle it.
Yes.
No,
then
as a society,
extremely high pressure tanks in every car. That seems.
Yeah, as a society, we'll never do hydrogen fuel cell as a large economy. At this point, electric's the only thing because it's already it has a foothold. You can, and it just works. The problem is we just don't have it. It's the capacity we're adding is for AI instead of that, which is stupid. We should be focusing on trying to get our energy needs to sustain what we can so that it improves our dependence on natural fuels and stuff. Instead, we're upping the capacity as much as we can so we can burn it like nothing. So we can, I don't know, ask it how to do 2 + 2 = 4 and save some time. What do I want her to do?
I do remember seeing that as a lot of the early cars were electric. Then gasoline won out. What do you mean, do?
Because I can have her come up and be like, "Yay, merch!"
I kind of want her holding the shirt in her mouth.
Well, the thing is, it's not just a shirt. I'm gonna have multiple.
But she should have one in her mouth, and she should be tugging on it like a puppy.
So if I keep it thin like that, I can't really bend it because, as you saw, it kind of breaks and acts a little weird. So I can't really bend it. I would be like a thin, like whatever, which is what I originally planned to do. Is just have them hold it
The
up.
oversized shirt idea, where she's standing up and has her arms out in the shirt. I still like that one. You just have hooves at the bottom and hooves out the sleeves, and then you can use the flat shirt. You could be standing.
No, because there's no way I'd be able to make that work. Her body is, I'd have to have it like punched out way at the front. There's no way to make that work without it being not just bulky, but also look like a piece of cardboard she's sitting in. I mean, this is what we did. We spent the whole time getting this shirt to work.
Yeah, I know.
We're using it, so shut up.
I'm giving you ideas.
That's a bad idea. So, my thought was, like, if you're going to have multiple come up, she could kind of be throwing them, but they have to have enough time to register what it is too. So I don't know, you could have them magically fly up. You could
But that's not as cute as her holding it in her mouth.
But then there's only one.
She can have others. You have them fly out, but she's holding one.
I don't want to have like she's having to go down and grab more because that's going to take a long time. I don't want to have it be like a merch redeem is 50 points and goes for 5 minutes.
Bonnie's holding stuff in their mouth is adorable.
What do we have? I mean, it doesn't have to be Dash, but Dash is the fun one to do it with. I thought about using my OC, but then I have to like convert the model, do all the retextures because I don't have a revamped version of my model, and I don't want to go through all that effort.
I wish there was just a big pile of clothing that Rainbow Dash could sleep in, and then you could show that she pulls one of the shirts out. That's merch.
That sounds like a lot of work for a little.
I'm thinking of cute things.
First cars were electric, methinks, and then gasoline came in line. Actually, yes, you were correct.
Yeah.
It's just that batteries sucked back then, and when cars started needing longer length and everything, it just didn't work. But a lot of them had like methods to potentially get the energy back, but no, we're very needy.
And the oil industry went through a lot of trouble to try to make sure battery technology didn't improve for a really long time. Because they didn't want the competition.
So I'm trying to think of like if you want, how do you get them to show it? Like you like, is it just throw it? I could have it where she's just hold it like goes down below the camera a bit and kind of looks like it's rummaging around for a second, and then like lifts up a shirt, and then like drops it and pulls up another one, and do that like a couple times. You could have it where they're magically coming over and she's just looking at them with amazement. You could just have it raining from the top of the screen and having her dance in the middle. Like it would be actually the absolute easiest.
Yeah, you're talking about the same one dance you use all the time, right?
Yeah, the happy dance.
The happy dance.
Oh, like it's not even my animation. Oh, I can keep that.
Yeah, that's one of the sadder parts of the U.S. infrastructure is a lot of the electric chains were dismantled. Purchased and dismantled by oil companies.
And you just do like a little dance. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. So she's like, you can see what she's doing. And she'd just be dancing, and the shirts would be like spinning down the screen. But again, like the concern I have too, even with that, is anything that is moving constantly, you're going to be dealing with how fast is the refresh on the person's monitor and everything. If they're watching at, let's say, 30 FPS or on a low resolution, anything that's moving at a decent speed is just going to be a constant blur, and that's not going to have it be visible as to what anything is. Like that's Rainbow Dash wearing a shirt with Rainbow Dash being a lazy ass.
That was one of the fun things about going to Europe, and you got to see public infrastructure that wasn't gutted.
I don't even care. That was neat, but also like the middle of a downtown large city that had bike lanes everywhere,
And trams at every edge.
Yeah, but it was just mainly allowing people to enjoy their ability to go somewhere without the need of a vehicle, where here it requires it. They'll have bike lanes on some places, but it'll only go for a little while, and then it'll just be like, no more. Good luck.
But then like Germany, it was every road had some kind of a bike way to get anywhere in the city.
Also, the tram system looked elaborate, and I feel like if you just moved there, it'd be very confusing. But if you've been there your whole life, it's probably like.
Oh, the trains and stuff. I thought the trains were a little confusing, but that's just because I don't. Anything you've never dealt with, you're not going to understand, and we just don't have it here.
They had trams crisscrossing down every road. It was constantly. It was impressive.
And they were all full.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of people, and they were coming often too, because I think the people's biggest issue with in America isn't even as much price, it's reliability. It's because on average a train is late, or they're just everything is late. It's always running late because they don't have enough, and there's delays and whatever, and they just don't have the infrastructure built to ensure that things get to where they need to on time. Where in Europe, it's like if they're going to be there at 10 seconds after 8:18, it's there at 10 seconds after 8:18.
If it's anything like when I went to Glasgow, they had two subway trams going both directions every 5 minutes. So if you missed your tram, the next one would be in 5 minutes.
But if you even get to it on time, but then you're not sure when you're going to arrive, that's also just as bad. So here, it's just, it's going to be late. Like we would sometimes take a bus to the airport with Kyle sometimes, I think with BronyCon, just because it was much cheaper. And the buses would only come by like once every half hour. So you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and then if it's late, it's even more, and that's really hard to, like, if you have a flight to reach and that's 2 hours and a bus is delayed or everything's delayed and by 15 minutes, that can make a big difference. Or if you miss that one bus, relying on the next one, you're screwed. So it's having faster iterations at more reliable times. I ride on my bicycle a lot, and by far the worst part of American roads is freeway overpasses. I was biking over one, and the bike lane crossed over the lane that led to the freeway on-ramp. Bicycle versus accelerating cars, yay. Yeah, because they don't care. Because they put it there because they're required to, and then they're like, there's not enough people. It's up to you to be careful. Their cars have the right of way, not the other way around. I was thinking I could put like a Scootaloo in the shirt, but it would be it would be very rough.
I like the oversized shirt idea no matter what.
I want to see.
I want to use an oversized shirt. Do I have a picture of Scootaloo in an oversized shirt? I can entice you with.
No, I want to. It's gonna be bad, but I'm gonna put Scootaloo in the shirt. Because then I could have the Rainbow Dash like lift her and then throw her, and I could have like all the CMC. Bus to my parents' house comes up once an hour. I'm currently living in University Town, and the buses run every half hour. There's like 4 to 5 bus lanes that run through here, so there's basically one every 10 minutes. Yeah, but like in a college, like University Town, that's usually understood because it's viable. They have. You have a lot of people that don't live in that area and don't really want to, or live very nearby, and there's no point, they don't have a car. So in terms of density, you have a lot of people that can take advantage of it. But when most people don't when on average somebody's going to work in any direction, like it's not like most people are going any specific way. Building an infrastructure means that you have to try to handle buses going anywhere that can go anywhere, and it's just not worth it because the people that benefit it the most are the people least likely to provide money for it. The public transportation system in America is made for the poor people. Well, in other countries, it's made for everybody. So,
well, are they having to pay to ride the bus? Because if they're having to pay to ride the bus, then it's not made for the poor.
Yeah, it is, and it's still cheaper than a car.
Yeah.
And in America, everything's run on a car. So it's by being cheaper than a car, it's still, if they have to get somewhere, their only option.
Yeah.
And they have like probably things put together for ensuring that it's cheaper. But if the people that are poor don't pay for it, then it's even less incentive to have it improved, because the money has to go into it from somewhere. And yes, the government can pay for it, but the money has to come from somewhere, and they're too busy putting it other places.
Wouldn't it be great if we just cared about each other and the well-being of our neighbors?
Yes, talk about the. I don't think that's what America's into for the next couple of years.
You're not wrong. Together we are almost lose, and we won't pay the price. Who remembers that horse song? There's a horse that song. I'm gonna have her stand upright.
Okay.
Okay. I like the idea of her little wings sticking out the back. That makes it cute. School is already pretty cute. Look at her. She's like, where'd it go? No, it's Laser Kitty.
It was Laser Kitty.
I'm sure no one was hurt. I'm certain of it. It's good girl. That shirt. Let's have her side who's barely sticking out.
Working on it. Stop commenting.
I know. I'm here to comment. It's like my whole purpose for existing at this point. It's adorable.
What do you mean the hooves coming out the chest is adorable?
No, they gotta fix that part.
They?
You. Specifically you.
Okay, Michael, so I wanted you to think about something for a sec.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't want to think about it. Just let you do it.
There you go.
God, do it, do it. There you go. Perfect. Now, if you just lock her, you can, like, it's so cute. It's such a big shirt, and she's wearing it like a big horse.
You're distracted by like political things until horsey went and cute big shirt, and then you're like, no, everything stop.
Yes, this is the only good thing left in the world. Everything else is awful. People don't even know what horses are anymore.
We don't know what horses are
We
anymore.
gotta talk to our friends. You know, I do want to make it. I have plans for my panel. Such plans.
There's that cure.
Yeah, this is very cool. this is a big shirt. She's so happy. She's like, Rainbow Dash gave me this shirt. It's like when your deadbeat dad like shows up and got you something, and it's clearly not your size, and he clearly just like was gonna throw it out, but then, but then he just gave it to us. Like, my dad got me this shirt. I'm gonna wear it always. It's like the shirt the dad got for free at a cigarette stall for buying like 2 cartons of cigarettes. That's what that shirt is.
Oh, hold on.
I like this.
She was scaled down, so I need to scale or lock her main. Her main's a little extra big. There we go.
There we go.
Also, she's extra small, so like, one more dash is
extra
big.
cute.
I like this. This is fine.
Yes. So is it's just Rainbow Dash holding her up. Take a look at this merch. On this child that I found.
First, I need to go to the restroom quick. I'll be back in a minute. Don't make him smooch.
Not gonna make him smooch. Child. Together we are almost. Lock that back. There we go. Back to Scootaloo. Where's Scootaloo? Where did he hide Scootaloo? There she is. Go look at Derpy. That's a good Derpy right there. Look at her. She's like, she made that fire all by herself. She's a cool horse. The coolest horse there is. So otherwise, other than fuel, optional fuel sources, what are y'all up to? What is what did people have for dinner? I know for some spam. Spam is good. Well, we've been over spam. We're looking at Derpy. Tickle horse.
Just for looking at Derpy.
Yeah, we're all enjoying some Derpy right now.
Why is her hair black?
I don't know.
Why'd you make her hair
I
black?
didn't. It just did that on its own.
Do you have a thing for?
That's blue.
Why? What did you do?
I didn't do it. That's white again. That's blue. That's the
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. that rainbow day is. Like, oh. She's trying to get that child.
She's trying to make a child.
Yes. He wants another. You ate a second coconut cream pie. They were on sale. How large were these coconut cream pies? Did you eat 2 in one sitting? Eating a whole coconut cream pie in a single sitting, in and of itself, would be an immense amount of coconut cream pie that you have consumed.
Okay. All right. So now I want to see, if there's this. Is it? They have a clavicle. They have a clavicle too. That is fine because all I really have to do is lock it to the arm here. So it's right.
Those are pretty big pies. Those are the full size pies. I think we've opened those before, and we'll eat like maybe a piece over a couple of days. We eat a couple pieces over a couple of days. It'll take
The
us-
Marie Calendar ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole pies. Yeah, because there's generally, if we cut that up into pieces, it's 8 pieces.
Yeah.
So yeah, between the 3 of us, it'll take multiple days.
And are you, Sunset, saying you're sitting down and eating a whole?
You can get single slice versions
Can
of it
you?
though.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done that before too. Oh no. She working out.
You move. My hair on good, baby.
Because I locked it to the shirt and therefore it disconnected from her own scaling. Sunset, I did mention earlier in the stream, I did make some changes to the Two Sets from Austin playlist to get rid of songs that were causing muting on, or country blocking on live streams. So I did just remove a couple songs.
That's still a whole pie in under 24 hours, Sunset. Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash, look at me. Can't breathe. You're choking me, Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash. Can't breathe, Rainbow Dash. So cute. Such a big shirt. I love it.
Okay, we're not gonna do the arms right now. Oh yeah, the wings.
Oh my.
Technically, they shouldn't be anywhere, but
Buy merch, get a free orphan.
if it was an orphan horse, Michael would be. I would be set for life because he would drop his entire retirement fund on shirts.
That would be fun. Orphan not included, like on the side.
Well, no, because I wasn't just going to do them. I wanted to potentially do all the CMC.
Yeah.
Have them all in different shirts, and so I have the one on her and then one of each of the shirts, so that lets me show 4.
Children not included. Which is really a real bummer, because if you had those children for sale, I bet people would pay a lot more.
Okay, so for now, let's get things organized a little bit here. So this is going to be.
But who in this chat would want their very own Scootaloo?
Okay, we'll get rid of Derpy.
No, Derpy, come back. Derpy, come back.
Oh.
Leave it all on him. His fault.
Oops. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now we can move Scootaloo over here. We need to get Rainbow figured out first.
One child is complete. They're more shut now than Philly.
The other childs would be
Childs.
the other orphans would be quicker.
The multiple childs.
No, I'm getting anybody else up would be easy. It's just a lot of copy paste. Okay. Those Rainbow Dash. don't know if that's a color that's sold on the shirt or the store though. Yeah, whatever. Exchanging the colors pretty easy if I want to do that.
The house would not smell like horse shit. The horses would be sapient and they clean up after themselves. Need me some. I'm gonna get a CRISPR and just start mixing horse DNA up with human DNA and see what sticks. I'm sure it won't result in horrible abominations. Certainly. Man. Freaking Argo here would come over to visit. Because of course he would, because why wouldn't he? And
come over to visit?
Yeah, when I start my laboratory.
In my house?
Maybe. Maybe in the shed you're gonna build eventually.
No, the shed's gonna be my laboratory.
Why do you get a laboratory? You already have one.
I need a place to put tools and things.
You can put them here. That's rude.
No.
I need that space for my horse CRISPR.
Yes.
So I can make my horse abominations. So you can have like one of those Ed moments from Full Metal Alchemist with like the Ed word, but it's going to be a horse and a child that I've merged together. Who knows where the child came from? There's no telling.
That was the most Trump thing you've ever said. I don't know. There was a child. It came from, I don't know. Came from magic. It was a stork.
Stork who left a child.
Horse stork.
Got to transplant a person's brain into a horse. And I've seen enough Full Metal Alchemists to start with the children. It work better. Kill me, kill me. That's the fly, which is also a good movie that I haven't seen in a very long time, and I've only ever seen the original. I didn't see the Jeff Goldblum one. Yeah, they'll get better faster. You just take a kid brain, you just slap it into a horse. You slather some like stem cells on the spine bits, and yeah, boom, talking horse. It's easy. I don't know why people haven't done it yet. So I'm gonna set that up in the garage outside.
No. There's really no space in the garage.
Well, the shed, the eventual shed is what I meant.
You said garage.
I did say garage, but I meant the shed. But there's no more objections because that's a perfectly valid idea.
Shed's not going to be until probably next year now. I wanted to do it this year, but then I got the car, so I'm probably going to have to hold off. Well, not only the car, but I'm also doing the if I wasn't doing the tree removal as well, that's also like $2,000. So the tree removal on top of everything.
And trust me not to drop the tree on top of power lines. He's probably
that tree. That tree's big.
Yeah, it is.
And it wasn't as much for the tree removal. It was also the getting rid of all the stumps. I have three at that point. I have 3 stumps to get rid of.
Yeah.
So at that, I might as well just have him take the tree down then too. The stumping, getting rid of the 3 stumps was half the cost. The tree was the other half.
Man, I do feel like if we ever find a way to heal spines, like fully, people are gonna start making some weird shit.
What?
Like, I just put this turtle's brain inside of this cat. You ever get, the science ever gets to the point where you can just kind of do that?
Spine?
Yeah. You can repair a spine.
Oh, I think you're like trying to like just miss saying CRISPR in some way or something.
No, now we're just lobbing brains into.
Oh,
different
Starfire.
bodies.
Actually, I need to get my water. Give me 1 minute here. I didn't bring it down for some reason.
You gotta practice for the ultimate goal, which is of course putting your own brain inside of a horse. Don't worry, I'll do yours for free.
No.
You say you
I'm
don't want
good.
to be a horse? What kind of horse fan are you? Cyborgs, like in the Battle Angel universe. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. I watched the
Alita?
movie Alita.
I love it. Alita's a great movie. I love Alita. It's got some amazing CG and amazing fight scenes for its for its time. I loved it.
Wait, do you want her body or?
Wait, we're talking about like swapping bodies with people?
Wait, he's talking about like cyborg bodies, like the Angel Alita body. Getting one of those. I want to be horse. I want to be horse. I want to be that rainbow horse. Look at her. Way better. Laser cat.
Maybe you need a laser cut.
That's what the future's gonna have.
Surprise wide, I guess. There, she's just like a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Like how she roped all the town children into the advertising of the
so you
merchandise.
fix the back legs, and then I'm gonna go grab that watcher. I've got scoots.
Like that scoops.
You're like, oh, why do we have to do a stupid shirt thing? Horsey in his cute shirt.
You know, it's just a good little horsey in an oversized shirt. There's fewer things that are cuter than that.
I think she's choking a little bit. What if I made her blue in the cheeks?
It'd be kind of funny.
Why do you like Scootaboos so much?
I don't. You suggested it. I'm just agreeing
This
with you.
okay, Michael.
Yeah.
Do we want to backtrack on all the ideas that you've had that you've said that same thing on?
Yes, but this time it's true.
Like let's look at Derpy with the head crab again.
I said don't do it. I had the idea, but I said don't do that idea. It's a bad idea. And you were like, you know, I'm doing that. So my idea was to not do that. I was like sending out a warning of things not to do.
Okay, I need to go grab my water. I'll be back in 1 second.
I need to hydrate.
I'll grab water. What can I do with this horse until he gets back? Where's that scooter? There she is. Gotta grab that scooter. Rainbow Dash, Scootaloo. Welcome back.
Cheers, Starfire.
Heard you like running back.
Love the movie. Did a wonderful job adapting the first manga series. I have no idea in the first manga series, but why is Scootaloo selected?
He's fine. He's just chilling. I didn't do anything
Why was Scootaloo selected?
because I was gonna, but you started running.
I just grabbed my water. That was it. There are two Alita series. The first revolved the whole storyline. The author saw an opportunity to expand his universe further and did an alt timeline split off during the last story arc. Never did finish reading it, but it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I'd read a comic, but the movie I thought was pretty good, and I heard it was pretty faithful to the original. It's just whether or not that's enough enough to like bring in a large audience. I think the first time I watched that was on a plane, actually. Yeah, I think I watched that one on a plane.
I'm pretty sure I watched that one in front of a television with somebody. I very rarely watch movies alone. I have to get desperate to watch a movie alone. Like, it has to be something I desperately want to watch, and nobody will agree to watch it with me.
I did watch not long ago 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
'Cause I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
And it is so slow.
Yes.
I had to.
Did you watch the director's?
No, I probably skipped a half hour of the movie
It's fair.
because there was just like, I was like, it's been 3 minutes.
It's about watching stuff float around.
Yeah. Well, no, but I will say, visual effects for its time, mind blowing.
It was very much a film.
It was mind blowing. Like looking at how they're doing like some of the spinning things, like it was mind blowing. But that was only for like the first minute or two of the scene, and then the rest was really boring.
Yeah.
And the story is immensely confusing unless you actually look up information on it.
2001: A Space Odyssey was very much a showcase for technical things you could do in film at the time. Technical stuff.
Yeah, and I have the Blu-ray, so it actually was like the remaster that had, it was like really clean. It looked really good, and it's best watched in Panavision. Yeah, it's a spectacle of visuals, but then it feels like everything else just kind of whatever. If it was made today, it would be like at an independent film festival. But again, thinking about it being from the 70s or something, or was it 60s? When was that one made? Did you know that there's actually more to it than that? Than 1968, yeah, which is before Star Wars.
I like Space Wars.
Did you know that, as far as I'm aware, there's 2001: A Space Odyssey is one book, but there's like multiple books in that series?
Yeah, I wasn't aware.
Because yeah, 2001: A Space Odyssey, 2010 Odyssey 2, 2061 Odyssey 3, and 3001 Final Odyssey. Which the Final Odyssey was written in 1997. But yeah, there's actually multiple books in this series. It's just most people know of that one because of the movie. Arthur C. Clarke. Yeah, Arthur C. Clarke is also very well known for.
I like it when you see somebody who's dedicated a large portion of their life to a single thing.
Well, that was Asimov.
Yeah.
He wrote a lot of his book in the 60s, and then he wrote some more in the 70s, and then he kind of he wrote Foundation, and then as he got older, he like decided to go back to some of the other series and add more books to that. And then he thought, well, maybe if I like write a couple other books in the middle, I can merge all the universes together. So his book series are all over the place on time, and he gave before he died, his definitive read order that follows the chronological time of humanity throughout this like universe he created, but he didn't plan for any of it. It just kind of happened.
He made it work.
Yeah, but that's why like I liked the Robot series, but the very last book in the Robot series definitely feels like when you really look into it, it feels a little shoehorny to like try to shove it in there to make it connect robots and Empire and Foundation, and you can feel it a little, but it's so good. But yeah, it's a debut novel written concurrently, exploring the origins of humanity and artificial intelligence. Set 9 years after the first book, so that's not too far, following a joint Russian-American mission to the Jupiter system. But I think that was where the space child went and met the first whatever, but continues the saga with a focus on Halley's Comet and a new encounter with a monolith, and the concluding volume taking place 1,000 years after the initial voyage to Jupiter. Yeah, that's probably not all that great, but Arthur C. Clarke was. What else did he do? I know he did a few others, I thought. I don't even think 2001: A Space Odyssey was his big one. Sentinel Beginnings. Where's the list of books? Yeah, 2001. He wrote a lot. Childhood's End is one I want to read. They actually made a TV series based on it. It just didn't do well, but the book is so good. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure on any others, but I know of at least one there. Childhood's End is definitely a well-known one. Dolphin Island.
How have you not read that?
Sounds pretty cool.
Got dolphins in it. You like those? Tasty.
Well, he wrote all the way up until 2008.
Yeah, well, look how old he was.
Well, that's Frederick Pohl.
Well, that guy is old.
Are all old people are the same?
Yeah.
I was aware, but never got around to reading them. Just too surreal for my taste back then. Yeah. I don't plan to read that. I still have to finish some other books. I really want to read Project Hail Mary because it's a one-off. Some of the Andy Weir's books, but I really need to, I think, skip Empire series for Asimov and jump to Foundation. Because the Space series or the Empire series, it's only 3 books, but I'm just having difficulty with book 2.
Look at that horse. That horse is amazing. Oh, Chad. I'm gonna go out to my room and work on my mod some more. That's what I'm doing tonight. Look at those cool hooves. I don't know. I mean, her back hooves aren't doing it so hot. I'm doing better now.
Just what you got to do when you don't have a good rigs. God, the speed I would have increased if there was like decent rigs for the horses, but I'm pretty sure just Source itself doesn't handle reverse joints like this very well, and on top of that, it has abilities to, it just doesn't do it too good. The bones are not very symmetrical, so they just when rigs are made to maintain distances between bones and have them rotate around each other, means that when you have bones that are this close, the furthest you'd ever be able to get the legs down would be pretty minimal based off purely on bending. You'd have to have it also translate the movement into some other type of motion of like spreading the legs a little bit or compressing it in an unnatural way to try to make it work. It just, these legs don't work because an actual horse, if everything is evenly balanced to where they can get their legs up high enough, these legs, technically the farthest they're possible ever able to lift is the distance between these two bones. That's not very far. The front legs are better, not great, but better.
Snoop.
Can't see where the...
I'm gonna check my phone again. One last check before bed to see if, before the end of the stream, to see if we got the My Little Pony movie out yet.
If it's out?
Yeah. They snuck it out. They announced it nearly a year ago, and he's come out now. Doesn't won't be till 2027. At least we have a year. No?
Yeah, but then why are you looking up now? I mean, I guess there's 2027 means within an entire 12-month period.
Yeah, so they clearly are already well into the production. Why won't they tell me things? What are they ashamed? What are they hiding? Is it not going to be an all stallion cast? And they just don't want us to know? Why would they do this? Is Derpy going to be the main character? Is that why they don't want me to know? Because I'll get too excited? How will I contain myself?
Yes, Hasbro's worried about your heart health.
Like the bronies, they'll get too excited. They'll start burning down street corners. Can't trust them bronies. I did see that the, I don't know if you guys are aware, they're doing a Kickstarter for the release of the entire IDW comic series, but in hardback. It's kind of like a series of like books.
Mm-hmm.
And they're over 200,000 now. I'm really hoping they get to about 500,000, because I think that'll be a good temperature check on the interest people have in the
Things slow down. If they're only 200,000 now, they're probably going to be barely hitting 300,000 unless they get a lot of hype that they weren't expecting. But at this point, I don't see where hype would come from.
Well, I don't know. They're only 7 or 8 days into their 30-day.
Yeah, but most of it, like I said, the hype is at the beginning.
Yeah.
If bronies are going to do or jump on it, they're probably going to already know about it. So I don't see them like having a sudden like influx of people. I can see that people were like, well, I don't have the money now. Well, it doesn't matter because Kickstarters you don't pay until the end anyway. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to change much.
It was so small. Such a tiny horse. Now, there's some of the comics that I've always wanted to read, but just haven't been able to get around to it. I think there's one comic I'm particularly interested in, where Celestia occasionally, like once a year, transforms herself into a normal unicorn, so that she can kind of walk among
Sunny Days or something.
Yeah, Sunny Days is. And yeah, I haven't read that one, but that one seems intriguing. I like the premise. I think they had one where Spike got turned into a pony as well. That might have been a fan comic, I can't remember. I think it was an official comic. But the Sunny Days one just sounds interesting because it's just, I'm curious what she runs into.
She's covered in mud.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure they don't treat her like ponies normally treat her when she's incognito.
Yeah, as soon as she's out there, they're just like, "Hey, babe, woo woo," and like,
it's probably why she does it.
She's just trying to find a suitor.
She's just trying to get a one-night stand, and she can't do it as princess of the land.
There you go, Michael. So she's
So much reputation. She's a whippy. Like, get Lion King vibes. This is my child. Be praised. She is rather small, even for Scootaloo. It's like a baby horse. Hello, Wabble. Are you at all confused by what you're looking at?
It's Scootaloo Owl's art.
You wearing the merch. That's what this is. We none of us have jobs anymore, so we need you guys to buy T-shirts with ponies on them. That's a lie. I just told a lie just now. But still buy the T-shirts. Not for my benefit. I don't get crap. Why am I promoting these things? Maybe if you buy some T-shirts, he'll get steaks more often. Possibly, maybe.
I got steaks like I think a month ago.
Yeah, but we can have steaks again if they buy T-shirts.
You made steaks just last weekend.
Yeah, well, it was this weekend. Yeah, a couple days ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the other half to. I ate half on Sunday and I'm eating the other half tomorrow.
Amazing.
It turned out well. It turned out really nice pink on the inside. Then I microwaved it. Why were you fired?
How was I fired? Have you met me? There's at least half the people there who don't want me to be there, but they need me because I'm the only one who is capable of handling the workload. It's a fun place to work. It's like,
Why is it selecting that? It's not supposed to.
I want to work where he works, but they hate me there.
He's tried many times.
Many, many times. They told me the first time that I had the job, and then like right at the finish line, they said, nope, sorry. And they wouldn't tell me why. So I have a feeling I'm on some sort of shit list. But, you know, then them's the breaks.
They looked up bronies and they're like, oh no.
They probably looked up my first job out of college. But it's just like, I didn't do that. It wasn't the place I worked for.
When they got 100 applicants, if that's just an easy no, then
It's just not fair. Life isn't fair. That's what I've learned. Life has taught me. Michael, your heart is too pure for working in defense contracting.
wow, I don't know what that says about me.
Oh, we know you're evil.
I know, but let's be blunt about it.
See, I'm a mixed bag of that sort of thing. I want the people, say, of Ukraine to be able to defend themselves. Not too keen about what's going on in other parts of the world currently, but when you work in that certain situation, you don't get to choose. So
Yeah, I don't like the nature of that type of business either, but I don't touch product. I touch systems. I'm the one that helps people do their job. I don't touch anything to do with anything individual to what the company produces or develops or invents. So that's to me my out for making it okay. I would probably have problems if I started having to work directly with programs.
like if I could work there and like make decisions about who gets what and where it gets used, that would be amazing. That sort of power, it would corrupt me for sure.
Yeah, that would not happen, but
No, but like,
especially since we're just one part of a division that is, I'm within one business unit of a division of a sector of a division of the company.
I think it's a little rough right now because if I have to be honest with you, I don't feel like we're the good guy currently, like by any measure. So
Yeah, I'm a shit list as well. Are you saying you're on a shit list or you are a shit list? Laser cats.
you know what?
Would you want to? No, that'd be bad. Because, so Kitty, are you saying that you need to take a kind, small, innocent kitty
Yeah.
and then like tear them apart?
I think he wants to shoot lasers into their eyes.
I think you just want to take the kitty
Yeah.
and then give them a home.
Yeah. He
That's all you need.
RoboCat. It's like the bionic cat. We can rebuild the cat. It's more faster, stronger, shooting lasers. Now, it like there's certainly some apprehension, but the reason I probably can't get a job there is because my first job out of college was working for a defense contractor. Long story short, it didn't go well. Not my fault. but we referred to it as stupid money because the amount of money came in was very disproportionate to the work being done. So jobs like that pay really well and have pretty great benefits.
You have a lot of very smart people that all are being fought for amongst all the top companies, and so they're all being paid crazy amounts of money to not go somewhere else, because you take something that you know and understand, you go somewhere else, and you could very easily and quickly build that product.
Just feels like a lot of people blackmailing each other at that point.
Kind of,
Yeah,
but to the employee's benefit.
I guess, as long as they're not, that isn't just the only thing they're doing is keeping secrets that they can sell.
No, it's that, but that's why if the place gives you enough benefits to stay, then nobody cares. So it ends up being that everybody gets paid more. Sometimes the nature of the business is also an off-put for some people. The amount of schooling and regulations and certifications and contract knowledge you have to know is also much higher. So it's just, you have to have a much more thorough knowledge of some stuff. I don't know for stuff. Well, kind of. The quality stuff is a little complicated because, like, when I worked in medical, all you needed to know was the FDA 13480 or ISO 13485 or the FDA equivalent. But they're basically the same. But in defense, it's like there's the two main quality standards that are both different, but you also are both audited to both of them. And then there's like so many mill standards and other certifications and things that, like, the government only has to say, like, yeah, unless you're certified in this, we're not giving it to you, and the company's gonna then go and get it, but now that's another certification to maintain. So because the government's gonna, if they say do this, well, I guess they're gonna do that. Also, I was having a conversation with my dad about this too, is a lot of the reasons some of that stuff is expensive too is because in a lot of other industries, there's like a certain amount of failure rate that's usually accepted. But when it comes to defense stuff, failure rate has a much lower margin. You can't just have it say like, well, if it fails 5% of the time, and we look at how much like that might have come back to us and for refund costs, it's still profitable, more profitable to allow that failure rate than to try to perfect it. When it comes to guns that people shoot and things that blow up, they don't have an acceptable failure rate like that. It's much lower, and to try to make a product that works at that like a 99.9% chance or higher ratio is expensive. It's very expensive.
Look, there's another one.
It's probably the same one.
This one just says 2, so I guess they hired a 3.
No, how our work always works is that they always put 2 and 3 because the amount of time if they like say put up 2 and then they need to hire a 3, or a 3 pops up, they have to literally take down the number 2 and put up a number 3, and then have to run through a whole process again. Instead, their normal process is put up both levels at once, and whether or not it fills one or the other, they'll build whatever. So you almost always see 2 levels on there for anything.
I could totally apply again, but I feel like I would be immediately rejected again. But they already have, but they don't tell me I can.
Government contract. Both. I see what you did. Government contract company I work for was committing fraud and ordered us workers to commit fraud. As supervisor overheard me half-heartedly threatening to go to the media about it. Next thing I knew, my timesheet was illegally altered to make it look like I took too much time off, and I was shoved out the door. Yeah, that's why you just don't work at places like that.
See, I can apply again.
Just keep applying.
Well, eventually they'll just keep saying no, or maybe tell me why they keep rejecting me.
Or maybe they're
soundly.
Maybe they're just waiting for that third time. Who can keep up long enough to want to get the job or something?
Maybe they'll see my dedication. Should I submit, or would you be willing to actually? You gotta upset.
Again, I don't know anybody in that area.
Okay, so
I'm a little bit. It's a little harder for me to, like I mentioned before. I knew Kyle's manager, so I was able to go up and talk to them specifically and talk them up. But I don't know anybody in that area. I know what area it's probably talking about, but I just I do not know.
Making me fill everything out again. I've already filled this out so many times. They have my information. They know what I'm about.
apples, apples. Apples, apples.
You have a voice impression. Do it in the Palpatine voice was requested.
Do it. Join the dark side.
Michael.
Is that it? What? No, she threw the child. I was just gonna pick up children and toss them. Like, look who he is. I like that. That's cheesy.
She's gonna throw the one, and then
All right, I applied to your workplace again. It's good. It's just a fun game at this point.
I love how what you have all your info saved.
Just keep reapplying with the same application.
Yeah, I wouldn't get any money unless it goes through the special way, but that whatever. At this point, I'm not going to go through every time and do a
I will
referral.
harass them until they talk to me.
Or you could say in person,
How?
like if you get a physical interview.
Yeah, like that's I got to do the
Tell them who I am, and then they're going to be like, oh.
that. Yeah, see, that's probably why they didn't accept my.
Well, how'd the second one
last
go?
time. Even worse, they were much quicker.
Second one didn't have me on there.
No, they were much quicker to say no. Like, I want to believe.
Well, we're way over time. I didn't even realize that.
I did.
I got distracted by horse.
So I started like filing for new jobs, so I don't have to work here no more.
I got distracted by horse, but I was doing cute horsey things, so I'm thinking you're okay with it.
Nah, yeah, I was fine.
Okay.
That was pretty cute.
What's the Did you actually just apply? That's the third time he's applied for that job.
I just applied for it again. All my information is already in their system.
I think this is the third time he's applied for that position, and this is the third job in total that he's applied to as well. Third different position.
Just talk to me.
Though the first time you were applied for a non-destructive test engineer, or technician, which does require specific certifications you didn't have. So that's like what Mitch is going to do, and he's going through a whole thing for. So, though I only know of one that we have because I was checking the manager reports today, and I know the person that has the non-destructive test and technicians under them, and they only had one.
Nah, I got a whole long
Fiora.
conversation, Star Wars conversation today with my coworker about which Jedi could beat up which other Jedis, and we both agree that Luke is like mid at best.
He's supposed to be the most powerful.
No, he's not. He's just the only one left.
I don't know who that is, but
Obi-Wan in his prime could have kicked Luke's butt. Darth Vader could kick Luke's butt.
Sutter Pie, Ironside again, Bit Gamer. Who's this one?
Is Ace's playing still?
Aces?
Yeah, Ace. It's somebody I kind of follow. They do a lot of deep rock.
No, that's not Oris. What about this one? Oh, they're in the same model as huh?
The Aces plays horse.
I searched Pony.
Yeah, well, they didn't come up in Pony. Type in Aces.
No, look, like Michael. There's a cool mare.
That is a pretty good mare. I like that mare.
And this is the same model as
what's
what's her face uses? Oh, Cloudy Pegasus is there. I know Cloudy Pegasus.
Mm.
They get over there.
Okay.
Because they only got 4 people. They're playing. Is that Pokemon? Omari? It looks like Pokemon. It's probably Pokemon-ish. I don't know. That's just probably me being like boomer. We'll head over and say hello to Horsey.
Yes.
Is that a horsey?
Kinda. You got hands.
Are you sure? Where's the hands?
They're all screen, but I can tell that's our hands.
How do you know?
I can feel them. In my mind's eye.
That's weird. You shouldn't be feeling horse hands.
The hands. Look, it's the advertisement for the merch. There's coffee cups and shirts and liquid plutonium.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weapons
all
grade.
things, yeah. You just buy them here.
Michael John Mark is bad right now. Like our work is hiring like mad. I think just this year they've hired 56 people or something. But again, with the state of the world and stuff, that's kind of fun. They're like, we have to slow down on our innovation side of things, and we need to focus just on making things because people just need things right now, and we're not able to keep up. So they're like tripling production of certain things, and so it's just kind of getting nuts.
I know it's kind of fallen to the sideline, but the war in Ukraine is still very much ongoing.
Oh yeah,
They need stuff.
but between everything, they're just like the need for a lot of stuff, and a lot of the things we make are made by hand because we don't have. They're too complicated to like have a fully automated process, and there's too many variations and changes that are constantly done. So if you only need 500 of something, there's no point in automating it. But then it's all made by hand, and they're willing to pay millions of dollars for stuff. So, anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys on Friday. Have a good week.
Yes. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, that looks weird. That's a weird game. I feel like I've seen